Happy Tuesday. How's everybody today?
Good afternoon, America.
Who is here? Jerry is
That's right.
here.
That's the new
How are
scratch and
you,
sniff
Jerry?
screen scent
This
on all glassware. I promise
all
you,
glassware. We have no glassware.
scratch your screen, it will smell like glassware.
Scratch your screen. It will smell like glass, according to Bert. Welcome. All right. Today we are doing actual feed sack, vintage feed sack, and then I do have similar vibe and some repros. And so it's an exciting show for those of you who love the cuteness. Will you move some of this stuff so I can put this a little bit wider so it doesn't fall? There we go. Okay. So welcome in. I'm going to start out with a giveaway. And for the follower giveaway, this is a cute set of, I thought this went with the vibe. I could be wrong. Okay, so these are little vintage recipe cards. You get a set of two and they fold open. So they fit in
Thank
like
you,
your little recipe card
Sheila.
thing, but they're fold open ones. And this has this cute little chicken on it. And this one's like the church brings bread, church lady. Anyway, they're super cute. So get in the giveaway for little vintage recipe card set. And we'll start out with some little pieces of feed sack, because why not? All right, so these are just little scraps. So there's a couple little, 3-inch squares, and then some smaller squares, and a bunch of different ones. So little scrappy bundle of feed sack squares. So this little chunk right there. All right. So we're going to start out with
$800.
that. And let me get it started here. I'm just going to do a dollar start, little bundle of feed sack squares. We're going to do 30 seconds, give everyone a chance to kind of get in here. So if you want some little feed sack squares and scraps, there's probably about 10 or 15 little pieces here. Authentic. These are authentic feed sack, you guys. Not fake. Not fake feed sack. So that's running. You get the whole little cute stack of feed sack squares that you can make some fun stuff out of. Make a cute little block to make a coaster out of. Something fun. You get the whole stack. And those are going to Stephanie. Thank you,
Stephanie
Stephanie.
Rose.
All right, everyone get in that giveaway that is
Thanks,
running.
Steph,
If
for
you're
getting us
as you're coming
started.
in, giveaway running for cute vintage recipe cards that you can write a recipe on. And they are fold out kind of like this. You get
Let's
two
rock
of
and
them.
roll.
All right, so get in that giveaway. All right, how about some little quilt blocks that are feed sack fabric or similar vintage? So let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 that are about 4.5 inch, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 that are just little tiny 2.5 inch or 2 3/4 inches. So little quilt blocks, 4 squares, and these are hand stitched. See the hand stitching on there? So there's 4 like this, and then there's 4 that are like this. And these feel more like um, some of this might be feed sack, but some of it's, other fabrics. So cute little quilt block set. Here we go. That's running. So you get 4 this size and 4 this size. Cute little vintage quilt blocks you can do something with, craft with. make something adorable. Look at the cute little prints in here. So that's running if someone wants those. And getting that giveaway. Kind of hanging out, waiting for everybody to realize we are live.
We're losing.
And Steph is taking that.
Stephanie, bro.
Why are you rolling your hands?
Because we're losing people.
We're losing people.
Yes.
Because I ran it for 30 seconds. Okay. All right, let's get started then. Bert says we're losing people. All right. This is 3 quilt blocks. Definitely vintage feed sack, and then there's muslin in the center. These are ancient, and they're big, long ovals. This one's got some staining in the center. You might want to, if you want to use it that way, you may want to replace the center on that one, or I don't know. I think it's cool. These are about 18 inches long and about 10 inches wide. Yeah, about 10 inches wide. Okay. And we are going to run these for, oh, we're getting a giveaway winner. Giveaway winner is Wanda. Congrats. Those are coming to you. Little vintage retro recipe cards. All right, we're going to run this one. We'll go down in time because Bert says we're losing people because you don't like to wait that long, apparently. I don't blame you. All right, here we go. 10 seconds.
No, they're very old.
Yeah, these are not reproduction. This is vintage antique fade sack. I do have some reproduction fabrics today too, but the ones that I'm showing are vintage. These are vintage quilt blocks, hand stitched. Do you want to see the hand stitching on there? All right, 18 inches long, about 10 inches wide. All right, and let me get this started. Here we go. So you get 1, 2, 3 of these big oval vintage quilt blocks with feed sack fabrics. Thank you for your bids. True vintage.
Dottie B,
The
first
Dottie
purchase.
B. Thank you for your first purchase. Those are pretty cool, right?
Dottie be good.
All right, pretty much everything you see on the shelves from here to here. Well, let me pan over a little bit. Not the top shelf, that's fabric on bolts. But what you can see right here is all authentic feed sack. And then I've got 5 more bins full of it. It's all authentic feed sack, not reproduction prints. All right, so I'm just going to grab a piece. All right. And these are vintage condition. So, if I'll try my best to call out any holes or stains, but I mean, this is the real authentic stuff. So, you know, it's legit. So, see the little marks from where the stitching came out from the original feed sack, right? So, this piece is 1 yard and 8 inches long and about, these are usually about 36 to 38 wide, and this one comes in at about 36. And they're almost always pre-washed because people washed the labels off, right? So it's always pre-washed. This is really cool.
We do have some with labels.
Yes, I do have some with labels.
They weren't pre-washed, so.
All right, and I'm starting the larger pieces at $6. So this is a large
It's a smoking
yardage piece of this one. And here we go. That's running. So authentic feed sack, vintage from 30s, 40s. It's a huge piece, a yard and 8 inches, 38 wide. Thank you for your bids. And Home
Home with
with Holly is
Holly.
taking that awesome piece. And I have every color. I tried to grab a little bit of everything. The ones I put in the video, because she kind of had them sorted by color, were mostly greens. I didn't realize that till after I was doing my photos. I'm like, oh, these are all mostly green. Okay, here's a little piece. So,
Hey, Holly.
this would have been one someone cut up to make stuff with, and we've just got a little swatch left here. This swatch is about 22 long by 9 wide. So I'm just going to run it for $3. Cute purple little flower doilies. Sweet little piece. 9 by 22. So it's about a fat eighth worth. Probably someone cut them into fat eighths. And
Chrissy
Chrissy's taking that.
Woo.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chrissy Woo.
That's coming to you. And I am going to open most of them because I want to be able to call out if there's any holes, because a lot of times you do find holes in these. Um, or if there's any, bad stains. Okay, so this one is a yard long. I don't see anything really. I mean, there might be a little bit of discoloration in one spot, but I don't see any. And I'm holding it up to the light. All right, so a yard long. This one comes in at about 42 wide. All right, so large, huge piece. It's running. Look at the cute blues and yellows, yellow roses. Thank you for your bids. These are authentic feed sack vintage pieces. Thank you for your bids. And Field Trip is taking that one.
Field trip
And
quilting.
I'll have to do probably 3, 4, 5 shows with this stuff. I'll spread them out because I have a lot. This lady collected a lot. So here we go. All right, next one up. This one I have 2 pieces of the same, so we'll do them in 2 different. This one definitely has some yellowing, and it is about 25 by 28. No, 30. So folded in half, 28 by 30. There's a stain right here. See that blue stain?
Hey, thanks for the raid,
Thank you
Transform.
for the raid. Let's get another giveaway started. Will you pull them up on your phone for me?
Sure.
All right, so here's this piece. About 30 by 22, I think is what I said. 28. 28 by 32. There is a stain right there. See that blue mark? So feed sack piece, green with orange daisies. Orange and white daisies, I guess you would say. I know. Uh-oh, the fabric. Better duck and roll. This is good stuff. This is vintage stuff today. And let me get another giveaway. Well, that's
Home
running.
with Holly.
Thank you, Home with Holly. All right, another giveaway running. This one is cute vintage um, recipe cards, and Home with Holly is getting that piece. So recipe cards running in the giveaway, and here is Transfers Galore and More, who is Michelle, and her next show is the 30th. Can everyone give her a follow? And let's bookmark these upcoming shows. So she does transfers, so stuff that you can put all over things, right? bags, t-shirts. Do you sell the finished goods or mostly oh, you're gonna do a show tonight? Okay. Or mostly just the transfers. So everyone, you can do both. Awesome. So if you love cute designs that you can transfer. Okay, we're gonna do the second piece of this same print. Larger piece here on this one.
Cat's quilts. Get
What?
in on the giveaway. She just joined with two.
Oh, Cat's Quilts, welcome in. We'll pull up your profile. Please get in that giveaway. And we'll pull up your profile and share it. Thank you so much for the raid. All right, this one is about 40 inches long and comes in at about 36 wide. So 36 wide, 40 inches long. I don't see any call outs on this one. Looks pretty good. All right, so we're going to do a $6 start on this large feed sack. Here we go. That's running now. Isn't that beautiful? So that one is running. Thank you so much for the 2 raids. And as soon as this finishes, we will share Cat's Quilts profile. And Stephanie is taking
Stephanie
that one.
Monroe,
Thank
take
you,
that
Steph.
bad girl.
All right, and here is Cat's Quilts, who is Catherine Potter. Thank you so much for the raid. She has another show scheduled today, this evening, 6:17 my time, $5 scrap bags. And she's doing 721 shipping. And then she's got some more shows scheduled. Can you give her a follow and bookmark upcoming shows? Get in the giveaway for these vintage recipe cards. All right. Next up, let me pick a different color here. How about
She's a Butte
pink?
Clark.
This one's so cute. It has
You can
like
only
these
say
cute
that with
little
white shoes.
hourglass designs on it. This is a larger piece. It does have some call outs. So at the top where the string would have been pulled through, there's some holes at the top. Other than that, I don't see any call outs. So top edge, you've got about 3 inch in where there's some issues. Okay, this is 44 wide by about 37 long. Little pink with hourglasses. $6 start. This is authentic feed sack. That is running. Darling piece. This is the call out. A little bit of tearing hole where where it was probably unstitched from the top of the bag from the label. Very cute pink. I love pink. And that one is going to
The
the
Dottie
Dottie
B.
B. Thank you. That's coming to you.
Thank you, Dottie B.
All right. I love this color. This is probably a more rare color in feed sack. You don't get a lot of aqua teal turquoise. And this is so pretty. All right. This one comes in at 32 long and about 29 wide. It's folded in half. I don't see any call outs on this one. Looks pretty good. All right, so we're going to run that one. Here we go. Oh, and we're getting a winner. Who's our winner?
Home with Holly.
Home with Holly is getting the cute recipe cards, and this piece is running. And here's the recipe cards for Chris or for Holly. You are so welcome, Cats. Thank you so much for the raid. Beautiful turquoise brown combo home.
Holly grabs that bad boy.
One. Thank you. All right, let's do some purple. This is cute. This little plaid that has the turquoise and purple. And this piece does have some call outs. Um,
Right
it's
here,
actually missing a chunk right here.
right here's where the horse peed on
See
it.
that? Where it's been cut. So someone used a little piece for something. And then this piece comes in at about 37 to 38 inches
Probably
long, and it's about 44 wide. And I've got some little, see the little hole right there, and a little, let's see if it's a hole or a pull. It's a little pull in the fabric right there on the edge. Okay. So that's gorgeous.
probably a patch for Uncle.
All right. Big
Uncle
piece. Here we go.
Elroy's paint.
$6 start. That's running
Overalls.
turquoise and purple diagonal plaid feed sack. Cute color combination. Thank you for your bids. And that one is going to
Christy
Christy.
Woo
Thank
takes
you.
that.
I'm going to leave those little stickers on there, but if you're like me, I don't like stickers on fabric. Take them off before you store it. All right, this one is so good. I mean, hello, who doesn't love wild roses on cream? And I think this one is still, yeah, this one actually has a print flaw in it, but it's still it's this actual sack. It hasn't been unstitched at the selvage. So it has the original, cotton stitching in there, but there's a print flaw. Maybe they meant it that way. It looks kind of cute. It looks kind of like lacy scallop. Maybe it was meant that way. I
Did they
don't
mean
know.
it to be a pillowcase or something?
Well, it's just a feed sack.
I know, but maybe the feed sack people meant it to be a pillowcase.
Oh, I don't know. It's cute. But anyway, so you've got your original side stitching there. All right. So this one folded in half and stitched is about 42 wide, 37 long. And it does have the bottom seam in there still intact too.
Yep.
Let me just
For your
see.
Rick
There's a little bit of yellow discoloration right along here. Can you guys see that? Yeah, see that, a little bit of yellow discoloration. All right, so this feed
I
sack,
guess they got a little too close to the
still
cow.
a sack, is running. This is so cute. And yeah, I don't know about this, whether it's a print flaw, because it actually kind of looks purposeful, like it was meant to be a little like lacy border design. It's cute. That's going
Home with Holly.
Literally going home with Holly. Thank you, Home with Holly. That's one of my favorites of the day. I think it's so pretty. Of course, I'm partial to pink and green, so yeah. All right, cute little blue piece. This one's a remnant piece. It is 18 by 18 and a half, roughly square. Cute little blue with these little kind of paisley designs. And this is a small piece. Here we go. That's running. About 18 by 18 and a half. Cute blue with paisley design feed sack piece. Yeah, it's gorgeous. This is the haul I was referencing the other day when you were in here, Vintage.
The
Vintage
Dottie
Chick
B
has
takes
gotten
that.
some nice feed sack hauls in the past too. So this is really cute. Always follow her and bookmark her shows because she always finds good stuff like that.
Thanks, Dottie.
All right, here's another pink piece. This one's a little small one. I love this piece though, because look what you have on here. See the original stitch line that curves on that piece. So this little remnant piece is like the bottom of the bag, and it is about 21 long by 19, 18 and a half. So like a fat quarter. Very cute. Does have a little bit of yellowing on it that I can see. Small piece. Here we go. That's running.
Thank you for sharing the show, Vintage
Pink
Chick.
with daisies. Thank you, vintage. Some beautiful, authentic feed sack. And those of you that know which ones are more rare, I can tell,
Chrissy Woo.
or that you love just because
Are
you love
you
the
with
colors.
me, Dr. Woo?
So cute
Are
story.
you
My mom
ready
once,
just to
we were
dance
talking about
for
feed sacks.
fun?
You know how they've published that cute little story about feed sack on social media. And one day we were talking about it, and she's like, had this kind of little like looking in her memory thing. And she's like, yeah, my mom used to send me to the store and she would tell me to look for the bags that had the same print so that because she remembers having little dresses and tops made out of feed sack, and her mom would tell her, I need, 3 bags of sugar or whatever or flour. Look for the ones that are the same print so that we get more fabric of the same print if you can find them. So isn't that sweet? All right. My mom was born in the late 30s, so she lived during this time. All right, this one is really cute. Pinks and blues with this cute diamond lattice pattern. This is a big piece. It's a yard long, and the width on this one is,
That's an interesting piece.
yeah, I love it. The width on this one is about 45.
It's a big one.
Yeah, it's a big one. So very cute. Here we go, running the pink and blue diamond lattice. So
That's
cute.
very different.
I love it. I think it's darling. Very cute. And it would be really cute if you're actually going to make it into something to do. You could actually
Chrissy
do
Woo
like
takes that.
texies with that.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Chrissy.
Chrissy.
That's coming to you. Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know. Does anyone ever cut these? Tell me in chat if you've ever cut feed sack. I don't know if I could. I'm not going to keep any on purpose. I think a lot of people put them in their vaults. Yeah, I think so too. 'Cause it's just so I don't know. Yeah. Okay, this is a little scrappy bundle. This one did get either it's probably was found in this condition, like someone used it. I love this print. It's a little farm print. Look at all the little farm things on here. Is that not the sweetest? So this is just a little folded in half strip. It's like 38 wide, and then it's about 8 inches wide. Okay, and then you also get all these extra little scrappy pieces of this little farm
So
print.
Diaz does makes things out of feed
You do
sack.
make things good. I love that people make things. I
Yeah.
mean, it's sad if it never gets the light of day, right? I think let's use some of it at least.
Well,
Okay,
they make great
so
sacks. Feed
scrappy
sack
bundle.
fabric makes great sacks.
All right, scrappy bundle. This piece is about 8 by with the fabric, and then you've got all these cute little scraps. This is the cutest farm print. I I love this. Love it. So there's a lady posting on social media right now who is finding,
Old
thank you, Old Bliss,
bliss.
who is finding the old like 60s and 70s Canon bath towels and other brands that were they actually made really nice
Thanks, old
um
bliss.
thick terry cloth, and she's making the cutest handbags I've ever seen. Have you seen that on social media? I'm like, "Oh my gosh." And I sent it to Ashley of House of Coop. She's probably rolling over in her grave watching them be cut up. because I was like, these towels are so cute. But she's cutting and making bags. But I'm like, that's awesome. What a good use. Okay, this one I'm going to call probably a little bit more modern because it has more of a like what I would consider if I had gone out and bought a flour sack in the 70s, it has more of that feel. It's not as rough, it's more soft, and it's this cute check. It's definitely still it's probably a flour sack. So this one is about 37 by 44, yeah, about 44 wide, and it's a cute green, white plaid check. So large, probably a little bit more modern than those other ones. There's maybe a couple of little, I see one little mark right there. See that? I don't see anything else on it. Very cute.
Yeah, would make a nice apron.
Yes, this would be darling as an apron. Speaking of aprons, I have a tiny little apron that I'm going to run. Maybe I'll run it next. That someone made out of feed sack. It's super cute.
Stephanie Bro,
Have to
take
take it out.
that.
It was just tucked into one of these bins. Um, Cute little vintage apron. Oh, see your little curved stitching there on that one. I just like to see that. I think it's fun. All right, that's coming to you.
Thanks, Steph.
All right, where did I put that little apron? It's up here somewhere. Oh, here it is. All right, this definitely was used. I mean, it definitely has, been used. It's so stinking cute. It's a little half apron. These straps on this, honestly, are not super long. So whoever wore this was really skinny because I mean, I can maybe get one knot in the back. So if you wanted to use it, you would have to add some fabric. It does have, and it's pieced together. So there's seams, and see, it's got some staining right there, and then your top is this other fabric, and then here's your cute little straps. No pocket on this. They didn't have enough. They pieced it all together. So little half apron. The waist is without the straps is like 16 and a half, and then the whole apron is about 29 inches long. All right, so cute little apron. I'm just gonna run it at $6 under the feed sack listing if someone wants this darling apron. It would look really cute hanging in a farmhouse style kitchen. Just a cute little vintage apron. Thank you for your bids. That's going to Chrissy Lou. Coming your way. Sweet little thing. All right.
Thanks, Chrissy.
Make sure you check the auction tab and let me know if you have any requests. I do have some more modern stuff loaded that is repro stuff, and including some really cool layer cakes, bundles. All right. This piece feels a little bit different. I don't know. But I do think it's feed sack. It might just be vintage print. I'm going to say this is a vintage print because it comes in at that 36 wide. So I don't think this was feed sack. I think it's just vintage from that era. 36 wide vintage floral. And this piece is 36 wide by 30 and a half inches long. So just vintage fabric. And we're going to start that at $4. That's running. So vintage fabric. I don't think this was feed sack. It doesn't feel like it. To me, it's just a cute vintage print. 30 and a half inches by 36 wide. Going
Stephanie
to
Bro.
Stephanie. Thank you. Very cute. Looks like Little Red Riding Hood's apron or something. It's so darling. Coming your way.
Thanks, Steph.
All right. This one, I've had this feed sack before, so I know it's definitely. This is a smaller piece. And I had a ginormous piece of this once and didn't really know what it was. And this is 20 and a half by 18. So it was cut as a fat quarter. So let's run that one. $3 start. Vintage feed sack. Green with the brown dotted leaves. And it's a fat quarter size piece. And that's
The
going
Dottie
to
V
the
takes that.
Dottie. Thank you.
Thank you, Dottie.
All right. Here is, let's find a bigger one. Let's see. How about purple? This is so pretty. Look at this design with the grays and purples. All right. And this one is a large one. Let me just kind of hold it up and peruse. A little bit of yellowing right there or a stain. I don't see anything else. This one is about 38 long and 43 wide. All right, so larger feed sack. Here we go. That's running. Beautiful purples and grays. Look how pretty that is. Purple and grays and greens. It's got green too. Intersecting
Yes.
design. Christy was taking that one. Thank you.
Yeah, they are beautiful.
Yeah, I wish that some of the, I mean, I know they've done a lot of repro prints, but it's interesting to me that I don't think I've seen anything quite as exact as some of those. They did, a lot of the designers have done a lot, but not, I don't know, to me, they're not as authentic as some of these. All right. This one is an actual a sack still intact, has the side cord seam. So it's an actual sack intact. It's teal and then reds and yellows. Super cute. Comes in at about 37 long. Has the side seam and the fold, and it is about 43 wide. Super cute. I don't see any call outs on this one. Looks really good. Yeah, that one looks really good. All right, here we go. Love the colors on this one and that design. So cute. Thank you for your bids. Yeah, that green, purple, gray is very eye-catching. This one is darling as well. This would make a cute skirt. I agree.
Grandma Daisy.
Grandma Daisies, thank you for your first purchase. Awesome feed sack, the whole sack coming to you. Very good get, darling.
Congrats, Grandma.
This is a nice big one.
Grandma.
Look how cute this is. And this one is, this one has been taken apart. So it is about that same size though, 37 by 44, because the seam is out. And let me see if I see any call outs on this one. No, this one's really good too. This one's really good. Here we go. That's running. I have a big bright studio light, so when I hold it up to the light, I can kind of see if there's any holes or stains. So if I miss any, let me know. But as far as I know, I'm trying to give you as good a description as I can. Very cute green, yellow, and kind of like a brick red. in this one. And that one is going to Emma Norton.
First
Thank you
purchase.
for your first purchase. Nice feed sack fabric coming your way.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm Norton. Welcome to the club.
Very cute. All right. I love this one. This is an actual feed sack intact. Has your cords, cotton cord stitching on that side seam. This is a huge one. This one comes in at about 51 wide, 36 long with curved corners. So huge one. Very cute. Look at that. Here we go. Oh, let me check for call outs on this one. I didn't see any, so let me double check. Yeah, I don't see any call outs on this one. No holes, no stains that I can see. Here we go. That one's running. Huge feed sack. Very cute. Thank you for your bids. And that one is going to Stephanie.
Stephanie Burrow takes that beautiful bag.
Congrats. That's a good one.
Thank you, Steph.
All right, let's do a couple of little pieces. This one is so cute. This one has a smoother texture, not as rough. And it has the cute little, see the little stitches that pull where the thing was pulled through. It's hard to see on there. Anyway, this is a cute piece. This one looks like someone cut it into a fat quarter. Let's see. Yeah, 18 by 22 and a half. Fat quarter size feed sack piece. Love the little what is this flower called? Little lady slipper flowers on the teal. How cute is that? Or are those yeah, I think that's the lady slipper or lady, yeah, lady slipper is what it's called, right? So cute. Fat quarter size lily of the valley. Oh, see, I was wrong. I'm terrible with flowers. Lily of the valley. There we go. Home with Holly. Seen that
Holly.
one. Congrats. Kitwall is in the house. How are you, Kitwall?
Thank you, Holly.
Thanks for coming to our show. Everybody give Kitwall a follow as well. She sells, Jerry sells, Field Trip Quilting sells. Who everyone that's a seller put an emoji or something in the chat so everyone can follow y'all. And
Doing great. Thank
especially
you.
tell us if you like to sell some of this vintage kind of stuff for those who love vintage fabrics. All right, this is a cute piece. Also looks like it was cut to be a fat quarter. A little bit of yellowing along this edge. Very cute piece. This one is 21 by 18 and a half, fat quarter size. Here we go. That's running. Love this one. It's got a nice little print and look at those little rosettes. Super cute. This would make a cute doll dress. I think that's a perfect use for these if you make little vintage doll dress or dolls and doll dresses.
Home with Holly.
That would make me happy. I love dolls. I don't have the patience to make dolls though. I have had many hours spent at the sewing machine making Barbie doll clothes, however, in my past. That's coming to Home with Holly. Thank you. Anyone else ever spend hours making Barbie doll clothes like I did?
My wife does.
So this is a cute piece. A little bit bigger. has the blue and green, and it is, let's see. So they folded it in half the long way. So this is folded in half. So it is about 19 wide by 42 long. So 19 by 42 feet sack. And I mean, other than the fact that it's old as the hills, it looks pretty good. So here we go. That one's running. Cute green and blue little retro pattern. I think some of the patterns that came up were so fun. I don't understand
Field trip
always,
quilting.
what their inspiration was, but you don't see stuff like this anymore, really. Field trips getting that cute one. All right, here's a big one. This one's to me is pretty unusual. The background color is unusual. It's kind of a mauve color, and then you've got blue and green flowers. This piece is a sack that has had the seam undone, and it is 36 or 37 long by 43, yeah, 43 wide. So
Wow.
the big full sack piece, and this one, I'm not seeing any call outs on it. It looks really good. Yeah, looks really good. Here we go. That's running.
Have to say Falcons. Really, really, really good.
Unusual color in the background, isn't it? I like it. And that one is going to, yeah, probably less available. Home with Holly's in, BGB is in, and BGB
BGB
takes that
first
one.
purchase.
Thank you for your first purchase. Nice feed sack fabric there.
Welcome
Coming
to the
your
madness, BGB.
All right, let's get a buyer giveaway going. This is modern fabric. It is an inspiration fabric from poppy cotton from the line called Flower Market, and this print is called Forget Me Not. So everyone that's made a purchase, get in, and this is a fat quarter of cute Forget Me Not poppy cotton. Isn't it cute? So everyone that made a purchase, get in, and we'll draw that in a minute. And let's get something modern and fun. All right, this is a print by Macauer Andover. It's from 2019, and it is called Adeline by Kathy Hall. And it's what they call their jelly rolls double scoops. It's a 40-piece, 2.5-inch strip. And this is one of those lines where they did their little repro prints that were mimicking the feed sack prints. This is absolutely adorable. So jelly roll called Adeline. Let me get it pulled up.
Sweet Adeline. Bum, bum, bum. Oh,
All
wrong
right, so if
name.
you would love this jelly roll, or as they call it, double scoop, 42.5-inch strips, it's running. So Andover, out of print from 2019. Reproduction prints.
No takers
No
on that bad
takers. All
girl.
right, so that one's in there if someone wants that. I'm also going to run a flash sale. These are darling. So these are little vinyl tape measures that are by Lori Holt Riley Blake from the Farmer's Daughter line, which is also a reproduction type inspired line. And they're in the buy it now Let me get them pulled up. So if you'd love one of these, I'm going to start the flash sale on them, $6. So it's a vinyl retractable tape measure. It has a nice little pull tab and then the buttons inside the vinyl and you pick your color. So that's the red one. This is the turquoise one with the little horse. This is the pink one with the watering can. And this is the yellow one with the little strawberry curtain. Super cute. So if you want one of those are running on flash sale.
Hey, Caitlin, thanks for your raid.
We just got a raid from Caitlin. Let's draw that buyer giveaway. That is for the fat quarter. And then we'll run a follower giveaway.
Field trip
Field
quilting.
trip quilting. Congrats, you're getting that cute little poppy cotton. You probably have a whole bolt of this. Or maybe not. All right. Caitlin was here, just rated. Let's get another giveaway started. So this is for cute little retro vintage recipe cards. And they're the kind that are folded in half. So you can write a recipe, tuck it in your recipe box, but unfold it for the full thing. Cute little chicken design and the little church design. So everyone get in that giveaway. And thank you so much for being here and for your purchases. You don't actually have that one. It's so cute. It's one of my favorites. Little forget-me-nots. Okay, and those Farmer's Daughter vinyl retractable tape measures are running in the buy it now if you want one. All right. This is really pretty. This is also an unusual color. It's kind of a pine green. And this piece is a remnant piece. And it does have a kind of some call out. See how it's not exactly cut very straight on this side or that side. Okay. But it is salvaged with the fabric at 36 wide. And the piece is 28 inches long. I love this one. I love prints that are two colors. That's one of my favorite things. The simplicity of it, I love it. Here we go. This one is going to run for $3 start. 36 wide, 28 long, 30, 36 width of fabric, 28 long. So that's running. The edges, a little bit wonky cuts on there. Super pretty. Pine green going to KS Max. Good get.
Hey,
This is a beautiful piece of Feedsack coming your way.
thank you, KS Mags.
All right. I love this one too. This is a small piece, lime green with blue, like turquoise blue
Yep, we're in
flowers.
Utah County, all right.
We are. We are. So Allison, you're the one that was in my show this morning, right? You're Tammy's, my friend Carl's new wife. And this one is 18 by 23. 18 by 23. So joined a beautiful family. We are in Springville. So this is a fat quarter size piece. Here we go. Lime green with turquoise flowers. Don't see any call outs on it. Very cute piece of Feedsack. Love the colors. Oh, Tammy is your mom. Oh, okay. Care Heart 666. So I have you
Oh,
mixed
Miss
up with someone
Polly.
else. Okay. That is coming to you. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you. So you'll have to message me and tell me where you live and exactly if we have a connection other than that. Okay. So this is a piece that is just a big long strip. Oh, you're in Orem. Okay. This big long strip measures about 29 long by 9 wide. So they probably cut it as like a quarter yard piece. And you have your original stitching from the bag along this edge. This is a cute piece. Here we go. So it's like a quarter yard piece that's running. Thank you for your bids. Thanks for being here. And that giveaway is going to draw in about 40
Do, do,
seconds.
do, do, do,
So little
do,
cute
do,
retro
do, do,
vintage
do.
recipe cards.
Bougie
The Bougie
bee.
Bee.
Thank you, Bougie bee.
Thank you. Yeah, Steph's an awesome mod. So get that giveaway, little cute vintage recipe cards.
And that's gonna go to, let's see, bum bum bum. You said 40 seconds.
Oh yeah, it's still got 20 seconds. It's
Oh,
gonna draw soon. All right, this is cute. Little green piece. That is a darling. It looks like little painter palettes, doesn't it? Shape. And this one is 11 by 28, and then it's got a little bit of a tail there. So 11 by 28, it does have this selvage edge along the side here. And Google Eyes.
eyes on
Hey,
life.
Google Eyes, that's coming to you. Cute little retro vintage recipe cards. All right, this little piece, 11 by 28, is running. It does have a little extra
Thanks,
tail
Google
there.
eyes.
Cute little green, looks like painter palettes or lily pads. Could be lily pads. Little piece of feed sack
Dottie
going
bee.
to Dottie. Thank you.
Thank you, Dottie bee.
All right, let's find another big one. All right, this is the one that I have. So this is the feed sack I have that has the original label on it. And this is the same print without the label. And it is the actual sack still intact with the cord in the side seam. So this one measures about 46 wide and 36 long. And this one actually has some of the, look at how it's bunched up right here where the thing is right there. All right, feed sack. So
I'm
this
doing
feed
great. What, going
sack,
around?
I'll show you the other one that has the label.
I had to
So
eat a
this
lot of
one's
feed though,
running.
leading up to this show. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I made Bert eat all the feed, right? Wouldn't that be funny? Oh, and this isn't the exact
Unquote
same print,
alfalfa pellets.
but it's similar to the other one that has the label. This is really cute.
Ruthie Ding.
Ruthie, ding, thank you so much for your purchase. That is coming to you. And a couple of you just go through. Oh, maybe I saw it go through. Never mind. If your payment fails, just double check because sometimes they pop up. And if you're new to me, sometimes that happens, or if you're new to whatnot. All right, so this one has the original paper label on it still. On this side, it's fully intact. On this side, it's torn a little bit. So this came from Gateway Special Feeds, manufactured by Gateway Milling, Peoria, Illinois, and it says 100 pound. It doesn't say what it was though. Chicken feed, I don't know. Some kind of animal feed, I guess. Worthen branded or banded bag to remove labels, soak in water. So you would soak them in water to get the label off. Okay, so this one comes in at about 38 long and it is 45 wide with rounded corners, has the original paper
Hmm.
label.
Sometimes if the system is blocked up, you can go out and come back in.
So is it not letting her bid or something?
Yes. That was the claim.
Okay.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Well, take a second and go out. And if you want that yard of the poppy cotton, let me know. I can run that for you. You do have, well, okay, let me run that really quick and let's see if it'll let you bid. That will be our test. And that way, um, I won't run that other.
Yes, I do, she
All right,
said.
so here we go. The
My name is
poppy
Sue.
cotton
How do you
called
do?
Forget Me Not. We'll get that pulled up here. All right, and I have this by half yards, but she wanted a yard, so I'm running a yard of this. All right. And anyone can bid, but this is specifically for her if she wants it, because I'm running it as a yard instead of a half yard. And then if someone else wants some, this is modern poppy cotton, not Feedsack. Farmer's daughter got her yard of that. Thank you. Anyone else want some of this while I have it out? I have it in for $6 half yards or $12 yards. Let me know if someone wants some. I'll run one more half yard in case. So half yard running if someone else wants some. And it is a kind of a reproduction print vibe. All right, no one else on that? Okay. We'll put that back up. They're like,
Here.
no, get back to the feed stacks.
Here.
All right. All right, so here's this feed sack. We're going to get it running. It is an actual feed sack with the paper label. And Steph put the dimensions in there a minute ago, I think. All right, so that one's good. It's about 48 long, or not 40, no, 38 long by 44 wide is what it was, I think. Feed sack with the label. I love this one. This is so pretty. The green and red with the label. Thank you for your bids. The label on the other side is torn a little bit.
Farmer's daughter takes that.
Thank you, Farmer's daughter. That is coming to you. Such a cute bag. And I hope you're feeling better.
Thank you, Farmer's daughter.
Okay, how about this one? This is a big piece. I love this one. This bright Kelly green with kind of the taupey brown flowers. And this one has been taken apart. It is about 37 long and 44 wide. Let me see if I see any call outs. Yes, there is a call out on this one. There's a tear, quite a large tear right there. See that? It's close to the edge, but it's a decent tear, about 4 or 5 inches long. All right, and then there's a little bit of yellowing throughout, but not bad. All right, so that one's really pretty. With that one big call out, here we go. That's running, beautiful color. So where do you get the fabric? I never reveal my amazing sources. Well, the newer fabric I buy, um, wholesale, but
Home with Holly.
Home with Holly is getting that good one. Congrats, pretty. All right, let's do something with some purples in it. This is so pretty. Look at this one. This is the smoother feel. Like probably maybe this one is fabric. Let me look at it and see what I think. Let me see if it's got stitching. This one might just be vintage fabric. That's 36 wide. Super cute. Yeah, this is 36 wide vintage fabric, not a feed sack. And it is a yard and about 14 inches. So yard and 14 inches, 36 wide vintage fabric. This is so pretty. Those purple pansies and the lattice. Here we go. This one is running $6 start, yard, and 14 inches at 36 wide. Look how cute that is. So vintage fabric. Thank you for your bids. And that is
Holly
going to
takes
go
that.
with Holly. Cuteness. Love that piece.
Thank you, Holly.
All right, let me find a feed sack with purples. Ooh, how about this one? That's gorgeous. And this one has been made into a big table runner. There's actually two pieces. So someone took these two pieces and the selvage edge is intact, but then they did a rolled hem. So probably they used them as little runners, but it is feed sack for sure. So let's sell them together so you have the matched set or just all the fabric. So the two pieces, they just took the two pieces of the two sides of the bag. All right, so they're 37 long, and then the little hemmed runners are about 19 wide with the hem on the sides. I guess the advantage is they aren't all unraveled.
So
All right,
Bucci,
so two pieces.
well, we specifically bought this set as feed sack, but you can see the stitching on it. You can tell by the feel.
Yeah, you just know. I mean, study it, go look it up, or look at pictures on Pinterest and other places. So this is a two-piece set that are hemmed runners that someone made, and it's the two sides of the bag. And that is going to
Farmer's
Farmer's Daughter. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of a learned thing. You kind of know how they feel because they have a much rougher texture and a looser weave. See how the weave is? And then you'll see on the pieces that are still a bag or that still have the stitching, the rounded corners, and then the stitching from the bigger, wider cotton cord. All right, that's going to
I mean,
Farmer's
some
Daughter.
have the label on them. So.
Yeah, some of them still have the label on them. All right, this is so cute. Look at this one. All right, this piece.
Dana, they like your hair down.
Oh, thank you. During the summer, it's rare for me to wear it down because I get too hot. But all right, this one's coming in at 37 long, and width of fabric is 44. And I'm not seeing any call outs on this one. This is dang cute. All right, and yeah, again, look at texture on this. See how it's that rougher texture. All right, this one's cute. Here we go. I love blue and green and blue and yellow together too. So very country, French country look with the blue and yellow. Super cute. Thank you for your bids. And that awesome one is going to Farmer's
Farmer's
Daughter.
Daughter 7.
Thank you. Coming your way.
Thank you.
Um, yeah, I think I actually would want to make dish towels out of these, and I'm sure everybody did, but those don't survive because people used them, you know? All right, this is a fat quarter size piece. It has the original finished selvage edge along that edge. It is 23 long by 18 wide. I love this one. I've had some of this before. It's such a cute print. Here we go. That's running. Fat quarter size piece with the blue leaves with the little triangles with red. They're like little flowers, little triangle flowers with red
Home with
centers.
Holly
Home with
takes that
Holly is giving that one.
fabric.
Coming your way.
Thank you, Holly.
Okay, this one I love too because it has pink and teal or aqua and little touches of yellow. This is a really good one.
Yeah,
This piece measures, oh, it's got a cut out of it right here on this side. Someone couldn't resist and cut a little square out of it for something. Let's see how big it's not really a square. Maybe it just got torn. All right, so that's missing. And otherwise, it is 32 long by 38 wide. 32 by 38, missing a little chunk out of the corner. And I don't see any major stains or anything on that. I love this one. This is so pretty. All right, here we go. That one is running. This is cute. Cute, cute. It's like a little tile patchwork with flowers and roof
roof
beads. Taking
seating
that.
takes
Thank
that.
you. Darling piece.
Thanks, Ruthadine.
All right. This is a repro print. So repro print fabric. We'll just take a little break for a minute and run something cute. This one is from, let's see if it's labeled. Yeah, this one I think is from the Nana May for Henry Glass.
Mhm.
Super cute with the little dogs and bones, and it's pink. And this one is a full yard. So Henry Glass, repro print, full yard. Who wants this cuteness? $6 start. Here we go. That's running. Henry Glass, Nana May for Henry Glass with the cute little dogs. Tossed print, non-directional, adorable. Going to
Oh,
Amy is
bliss.
taking that one because it's pink. Amy loves pink, so do I. This is coming to you. Adorable.
Thanks, Aim.
Congrats. All right. How about let's do I love this one. This one to me looks very like Swiss or Holland vibe. We used to live in a part of Washington that there were lots of people from Holland. And you saw stuff like this all the time, the cute little Dutch prints. Okay, this one is 21 by 18. So it's a fat quarter size piece. It does have the original selvage edge there on that one side. Here we go. That's running. Cute. Cute little design with the leaves and flowers. And that gorgeous
Farmer's
farmer's
daughter.
daughter. Did I receive the AccuQuilt clearance sale text? Probably, but I have not been checking my email much, honestly, except for essential stuff. So I'll have to check. Are they going to do some of their templates and stuff? We used to live in a little town called Everson, but its closest bigger town is Bellingham. So right on the Canadian border. So yeah. Any more of the pink with the dogs? No, but I do have this repro in pink. I think there's a big piece of this.
Yeah,
And
Bellingham
it's the same, it's Nana May for Henry Glass. So also that same um brand, but this one is just a cute floral. So I can run that. Let me see how much I have of it. I have let's do two pieces of it because I've got enough that I can cut it in half and two people can get 31 inches roughly. Let's call it 30 and a half to be safe. Because when you cut, sometimes it's a little bit off. So 30 and a half inches of this. You'll each get that much of
Oh,
it.
yep.
So we'll cut it, and it's Naname Henry glass. So here is the first 30 and a half inches of that.
Yeah, our son and daughter,
Cute pink with yellow
granddaughter,
flower.
just were on vacation last week, and they went to Deception Pass up there on off of Anacortes by Anacortes, and yeah,
Oh, we
we
miss
missed going
it.
up
Yeah,
there.
it's beautiful
Farmer's
there.
daughter
Thank you,
takes
farmers. And then here's the other 30 and a half inches of this Nana Henry glass. Nana May for Henry glass. Retro repro print. Pink, yellow. 30 and a half inches. And Kate
KS Max.
is taking that darling piece. And I'm actually going to cut it and hand you,
Wow.
because it's just folded in half. Each of you get half. Handy. These are the best scissors. They're super sharp. They're the, I don't know how you say this brand, the Ginger. They're really nice scissors. I bought them from City Staff.
Hey, now that's a
She had a better price on them than they had online. What's the family show?
I heard those words you were using there.
The Ginger? What's wrong with that?
Don't you touch my ginger.
Apparently, you know something I don't, because I don't know that that brand means anything. Men have potty minds, you guys. Bert, Steph says to look up. She wrote something. So if we are local, can we just meet up if we buy something from you? So yes, but you need to turn it on in your shipping settings. And if you turn it on mid-show, it will actually charge you shipping on the one part and not on the other part. So if you didn't turn it on before you bought anything, then you have to it would be a pain because you'll have part shipped and part pickup. So turn it on next time you shop, and then yes, you can come pick it up at my house. So yeah.
Yep, and for people that's come by, we have a policy. All the water from the hose you can drink free.
So yeah, you just go into your wallet and select local pickup. All right, I have two separate fat quarters size pieces of this one. This is really cute. Little green floral design. And this piece is 21 by 18. Let me just see if the other one is exactly the same. I suspect it is. I don't see any call outs on these. So they were purchased, yeah. So 18 by 21. All right, so I'm going to run this twice. So you get two chances at this one. Fat quarter size. Here we go. Feedsack does have the finished edge on one side of it. Cute little green design. Island Girl. You're friends with Island Girl. That's right. Petunia. That's coming to you. Were you at our I'm trying to remember, were you at our local meetup for sellers? So Petunia Plum is getting that one. Let me write your name on it because Bert stepped out for a second. What a cute username. Petunia. All right, that's coming to you. And then here's the other one of that same one. There were two separate fat quarters. So another chance to get this one. Same size, also has a finished edge on the one side of it. And this one is going to Home with Holly. Congrats. All right, this one is Petunia Plum. And this one
Petunia
is Home
Plum.
with Holly.
Thank you, Holly.
All right, let's get a different color. How about a purple one? Look how cute this is. Purple with white little flowers, or medium size flowers. This one looks like it's a fat quarter size. Yes, 18 by 21 and a half. Purple feed sack. Cuteness. That one's running.
Right now in our area, we've got lots of wildfires, and so
Yeah, it's
our
raining
yard,
ash outside right now.
yeah,
Horrible. And that one's going to
farmer's
farmer's
daughter,
daughter. Thank you. Cuteness.
like living in an ashtray.
Yeah. Are you guys getting ash further north of us in Orem or Lehigh? All right, this is a piece that I think someone,
Oh, Ruthie's brothers are out fighting that right now.
oh, prayers for them. All right, this is a piece that someone made into a little drawstring bag. See the hand stitching? Almost looks like a teenager made it or something. So it's a little drawstring bag. I would, if you want to use the fabric, you could just, take that out, but it's a cute little, drawstring bag. And the bag measures about 11 wide by 10 wide, 11 long, double
The
sided.
green
So
cocoon you
double
bought,
sided little bag.
was this green Feedsack or was it Repro?
No, that was feed sack.
Okay.
That was feed sack. Yep, it was. All right, so this is little feed sack fabric made into a little drawstring bag, hand stitched. It's cute. 10 by 11, rounded corners.
That kid who made that is now a great great grandmother.
Probably. And that is going to
Hold bliss, take
she probably
faith.
made that to make a gift, give someone a gift. I mean, look how her stitching is like, it's cute. Darling. All right. This one is blue, like a kind of like a, I don't know, that's not really, is it houndstooth or is it not? Stars? I don't know. It's cool. This one is actually the bag. So this is a bag intact. So it's got so it has not been unstitched. There's your
Oh,
cord
you know what?
stitching on the side.
Look at this bag that old Bliss
Yeah,
just
I
bought.
think that she probably used the
I think she
cord.
used the cord from the
Yeah,
bag.
from the bag, the cotton cord. All right, there's a little bit of very faint yellowing right there. And maybe a little spot right there. Other side looks pretty good. A little bit of yellowing on the edges. Okay, so this is an actual sack. And this one measures 38 long, 44 wide, with the side seams still intact. Here we go. That one is running blue, kind of a star houndstooth or corrugated metal look design. Very cute. It's an actual sack. Thank you for your bids. I could imagine a little boy's shirt made out of that. Can you guys? I'm just picturing that some mom thought that would be cute and made her little boy a shirt out of it.
Bougie bee.
Bougie, thank you so much. That's coming to you. All right. Trying to find the original folds there. That's coming to you. Thank you so much. Is this the same bougie bee that? Oh, there's another seller that spells her name Bee, bougie bee. But you sell too. So this bougie also sells, and you sell, oh, you do witch hats and collars made out of antique fabrics. Oh, everybody go check her profile. So I'm just saying, I had to look and see who you were. So bows, collars, things made out of vintage. You have cute stuff. Do you also know Island Girl Mick? Because she makes witch hats out of cool stuff. She uses more the home decor fabrics we sell though rather than vintage. I mean, those are vintage too, but not this kind of vintage. All right. I love this one. Look at this one. Paisleys in reds and blues, like very patriotic. This is feed sack fabric, and it's a smaller piece and it is kind of scrappy. So let me just kind of give you an idea here. So it's, you know, had some love, and the piece is a big long strip, intact. I'm going to say it's about full width, about 10 wide, and then 42 long. So 10 by 42, and then you've got all this extra fabric on here. This is super cute. This would be cute with something patriotic. Here we go. $3 start. Feed sack piece. Jacobian paisley design. Very cool. A red and a blue. Thank you for your bids. And that one is going to Ruthie. Yeah, this one's been chomped. The cow got a hold of it before they opened the bag or something, huh? All right, that's coming to you. Well, we haven't seen much yellow. This is a cute piece. Little fat eighth size, it looks like, with paisley. That's adorable. Has the original side with the stitching. See the stitching that's been pulled out. All right, so this one comes in at 23 long, 11 wide. So a little bit bigger than a fat eighth. Here we go. That's running. Yellow paisley. That's cute. Thank you for your bids,
Petunia.
Petunia. Thank you, Petunia. Nice little piece coming your way.
Thank you, Petunia.
I have some unusual little pieces. Like this one's kind of unusual too, with a little lattice design flowers. And this one's about that same size. Let's see. Yeah, 23 long. This one's 9 wide. So this one is right at a fat eighth. It has the stitching marks. See that? Cute. Here we go. That one is going to run now. Little fat eighth size piece. Thank you for your bids. And that one is going to Petunia. Plum. That's coming your way.
Thank you, Petunia.
All right, this one is so cool. It has spools. See the spools on there? They're kind of abstract, and it's purple. And this one actually has some more texture to it. So I don't know for sure if this is feed sack, but it has a similar feel, but it also has, see the texture in the fabric there? So this could just be a retro print. I'm suspecting that just because, and this is a fat quarter size piece, 22 by 19 with the little spools in it. I'm guessing it's probably fabric, but it could be feed sack. I don't know. Did any of feed sack ever have little bits of texture? Here we go. Either way, it's a cute piece. Vintage for sure. See the little kind of weave in there with the little stripe. And then this is your selvage edge, and that's going to Ruthie.
Jerry says baby MCM.
Yeah, it could be just an MCM piece. It's a darling piece. Thank you.
Thanks, Ruthie.
All right. I love this one. Pink, and it's kind of like a corally blushy pink. This is so cute. This is literally just a little scrap piece. It measures about 18 long, 11 wide, and then there's a little piece cut out of the corner. But this is such a good print. Oh my goodness, so cute. Here we go. It's running. I'm going to do a $2 start. It's small. That's running. But it's so good, right? And this one definitely is Feedsack. Feedsack for sure. Cuteness. And
KS
KMS or
Max.
K wait, KM or KS? KS. Max is getting that cute piece.
Thanks, Mags.
Let's do a little bundle. So these two pieces, this yellow with the purple, is 11 by 17 and a half feed sack. And this little piece is about the same size, I think. A little bit more narrow. 19 long by 9 wide. It's a little bit longer, but more narrow. So you're getting those two little pieces of feed sack bundle. Purple flowers on both. That's an unusual color background. It's kind of a salmon pink and then that bright yellow. Cute pieces. Farmer's daughter is
Take
getting
that.
cute pieces. Congrats. Coming to you.
Run a buyer giveaway.
All right. Buyer giveaway is another fat quarter of the cute poppy cotton. Here we go.
See, I
Everyone get
reminded you in the middle of the show.
So this is from the line by Aaliyah Lutz called Flower Market. And they were in all the prints in this line were inspired by
There you go.
retro prints. So it's a very cute line, and you get a fat quarter of that. So everyone get in for that. All right, let's find another big piece. Oh my gosh, I love this one. The colors are so good. Look at the teals and the two different greens and the yellow flowers. All right, this is a good one. And this piece, the bag has been taken apart. Let's see if we have the, yeah, we do have the two selvage edges. And this one comes in at 36 wide. So it's an oldie. And it's about 40 long. So, and I don't see
Thanks, Island Girl.
Island is in the house. Hi, Island. So I don't see any call outs on this one. It looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit of yellowing in a couple places. Yeah, it looks good though. This is cute. All right, here we go. Everyone that bought something, get in that giveaway. We'll draw it in a minute. And here is this awesome piece running. 36 wide, 40 something long. It's cute. Thank you for your bids.
Got a request for number 3 FC layer cake.
You bet.
Ruthie.
Ruthie is taking that. Congrats, Ruthie. All right, is everyone that made a purchase in that buyer giveaway, and we'll draw this cute fat quarter of poppy cotton. That's going to Ruthie. Here is the buyer giveaway drawing right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to
Dun dun dun. The Dottie
the
Bee.
Dottie Bee. Congrats. That's coming to you.
Congrats, Dottie.
All right, let me look at that number. Read me the number.
F3C or 3FC.
All right. That one is the charm pack. This is cute. All right, this is Flour Sack. That's the name of the line, and it's by me and my sister designs, out of print, really cute
Me and
charm
my
pack.
arrow,
And it's just
do,
really
do,
cute
do,
little
do,
retro prints.
straight
There's
up
some
and
polka
down,
dots, some swirls,
do,
and
do,
lots of
do,
flowers.
for
And I do have this in layer cakes and charms. You want the layer cake? Okay, because that one
it's
is
me and my
charm.
arrow.
So let me get the layer cake. You did say that, but that number was the charm. So, all right. So the layer cake is the 10-inch of that same line. So same prints. Super cute. All right, so let's run that.
Rock and roll hoochie coo.
Here we go. That's running. So 10-inch layer cake, a Moda out of print called Flour Sack, spelled flower. Very cute. 10-inch layer cake.
Jerry,
To Jerry. Thank you,
so
Jerry. That's coming to you.
sassy.
Darling layer cake. And I do have the charm pack that goes with this if anyone wants the charm pack. 5-inch charm pack. That's running if anyone wants that. Darling charm pack from that same line. 5-inch squares, out of print. No takers. All right.
No takers on that bad girl.
Back to some feed sack. All right, here's a really good one in teal and brown. This is a long, oh no, it's like a fat quarter size piece, but it's got a chunk out of it. So let's see if we want to put it with something. It's about 18 by 18 and a half square, missing that much. So let's put it with something else. So you get a twofer. Let's see, is there something else that kind of has, let's see if I have one that's got browns and teals or teals. How about this one? This looks really cute with it, and it's a little piece. That's darling. So that is 18 by 18 and a half, missing a chunk. This one is 18 by 17. All right, so you're getting both of those. That's a cute set. Here we go. $3 start, two pieces that are about 18-inch. This one's missing a little chunk. Two cute feed sack pieces. Darling. Going to Ruthie. Thank you, Ruthie. That set's coming to Ruthie. Thank you. All right, here's a big purple one. This is beautiful. Look at that.
Purple one.
Extra
Don't-
thread. Okay, so let's see what this one's all about. So the feed sack has been taken apart. It's actually about 40 long with an extra tail. Someone pinked that edge. And then width on this one is about 38. So big, long one. Here we go. Purples. Look at these pretty purples. Is that a mark on there? Yes, little marks right there. See that? Two little marks. I don't see any other call outs though.
Amy Bar.
Amy is taking that. Thank you, Amy. Are you okay with those two little marks that we just saw holding it up? Let me find them again. Almost looks like something, got pushed against it. See those two little marks? Just making sure you're okay with that. I don't see any
It's
others.
okay.
All right.
Okay, so we have a request for that blue and yellow print behind you.
All right. Let's do it. Beautiful purples coming to Amy. All right. This one. This is a repro fabric, I think, or a vintage fabric. It's not, I don't think it's a feed sack. And it's just a little fat quarter because it has more of a smooth texture. So it's a fat quarter of a vintage. It is 18 by 22. That's really cute. Really cute. Has the selvage edge here. Here we go. That one's running. So vintage fabric,
Hey, Jackie's
MCM fabric.
rating.
Oh, thank you for the raid, Jackie. Will you pull her up?
Yeah.
And that's
Farmer's
going to
daughter makes
Farmer's
that.
Daughter. Thank you. One of my favorite combinations, blue and yellows. Love it. Coming your way. Do I have any other blue and yellow? No, but look at this one that has blue and yellow in it. This one is, oh, and let's pull up Jackie. Here we go. Jackie LaRose loves fabric, and she has a show scheduled tomorrow at 5 p.m. running tote bag fabrics, zippers, and handles. Ooh, that sounds good. Can everyone give Jackie a follow and bookmark that show tomorrow? Thank you so much for the raid. Let's run this cute giveaway of the vintage recipe cards. So that's running for everyone that's here. Thank you, Raiders, for joining us. These are little fold out vintage recipe cards. You get two of them. Aren't those cute? All right. And then we're going to run this piece. I think this is actually just vintage fabric, but it has the feel. Oh, this is actually like out of print Wyndham. So Wyndham Repro, and it's a little 19-inch half yard, cut a little bit weird, but the 19 inches is before that. All right. Wyndham. Excuse
Bless you.
me, excuse me. Sorry. I did sneeze away from the fabric. Here we go. Wyndham Repro. This is so good. This is such a good flower. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Half yard, vintage or out of print Wyndham. Look at that old selvage. That's going to Farmer's Daughter. Good get. This is such a pretty piece.
The farmer's
Coming your way.
daughter. Thank you, farmer's daughter.
All right, this one is really cute. And so's this. Let's do a little bundle. These are purple and
No, no wool
yellow.
today, Ruthie.
So yeah, no wool today. We'll probably have some next week. I'll probably do a show with some wool in it next week. One of the estate sale shows, private estate sale. All right. Anytime you see those, I'll tell you if there's going to be wool in it in the thumbnail or title. All right. So this stripy one is 19 by 20 with the pansies. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. This is feed sack. And then this one with purples and yellows, this little piece has a cutout. It looks like it was, let's see, yeah, it's 14 by 22 with that cutout. So you're getting both pieces, little purple pansy prints.
Hey, welcome in,
All
Kitsy
right, here
Dog
we
and
go.
Naco Wafer.
Hey, Nico. And this set is running. So you get two
Welcome in, Tally,
pieces,
Texas.
19 by 20 and 14 by 22. And then this one has a little cutout of it, little rectangle cutout. Purple pansies. I love this one. That is so cute. With the stripes. And that's going to
Yeah.
Petunia. Cute little feed sack pieces coming your way. All right, should we find a big one? a big feed sack. All
Oh,
right, let me
sorry,
find
hit the
another big
camera.
piece. How about
Thank you, Petunia.
this one? This is a big piece.
Any whole bags left? Yeah, we've got some whole bags.
Yeah, I think so. All right, so this one's folded wrong. Hang on, let me fold it the right way. All right, selvage edges together. This one is a bag that's been taken apart. And this one is coming in at, it's actually a yard and a half long worth of fabric. So I don't know if this one was a one that they, let me see if I see. Yeah, this is a feed set because it's got the stitching. Maybe they had it the other way. So the wide way instead of the long way, but see the little corner stitches that have been pulled through. So this is like a yard and a half long at 36 wide. So probably the feed sack was the other direction. So here we go. That's running. Huge piece. 1.5 long, 36 wide. Beautiful brown green leaf print. Huge piece of feed sack
Ruth,
going to
Lady.
Ruth. Good get. All right, that's coming your way. Let me see if I have any that are, yeah, here's a bag that's, oh wait, no, I don't think this one's still put together. Well, I grabbed it, we'll run it. But I was thinking this one had the seam in it. It doesn't. All right, this one's got some issues. There's a little hole right there, little rough on the edges where the stitching was pulled through. This is a cool design though. I see another little tiny hole right here. Definitely yellowed, you know. So this one has lived a life, seen some things. This one has seen some things. All right, and this one's folded wrong too.
Yeah, field sack cheater. Field trip
Field
clipping
field
says
sack cheater print in green.
field trip
Cute.
clipping says haven't seen this before.
All right, this one is about 36 plus 9 would be what?
Oh, did Crafty Redhead win a givey? Oh, or in a
Oh, we
different show.
missed it. Crafty Redhead is getting the cute little cards, recipe cards. Congrats, those are coming to you. All
Thank
right,
you,
so what's
Crafty.
36 plus 9 would be 45.
45.
And yeah, this is cute, but definitely got some little holes and some yellowing on it. Okay, let's run it. All right, that's running. Big piece of feed sack. Cute little cheater print. Bow ties or hourglasses, you decide. And
Field trip
taking that
takes that.
fun.
Thanks, field trip.
That one was probably a flour sack. Kind of has that feel to it. This is so cute. Little flower pots. I'm trying to find one that's still intact, but maybe we sold them all. At least, I mean, I have more bins of these. Let's see. Oh, here's one that's intact. We'll run this one. All right, this one, the sack is still intact. All right, so here's your inside corded seam. Yeah, we tried them. The Oreos, we did. We bought some and tried them. I like them. My daughter was poo-pooing them because she doesn't like brown sugar. So she wouldn't even try them. I thought they were pretty good. Did you like them, Bert?
I like them.
I mean, it's nothing like an Oreo, but other than the shape. All right, this one's 37 long, 38 wide, intact sack.
It does taste
This
like
is
a pancake with
cute.
maple syrup.
Very cute. Let me look and see if I see any holes. I'm not seeing any holes. It is just lovingly yellowed, but nothing. I don't see any big stains or anything. So this is a good one. Here we go. Intact feed sack. That's running
Yeah, sugar-free Oreos are pretty
green
good.
with these little doily purple flowers and this cool retro design. Amy
Amy
Hard is taking that. Thank you, Amy. Coming your
thanks,
way.
Ames.
All right, let's do this flower pot one. This definitely is cute with feels like a flower sack one. All right, and it has some yellowing in a couple of places. See that a little bit right there. Not too shabby though, honestly. Looks pretty good other than that one spot. And this is 30, this looks like 36 wide. Yeah, 36 wide. And
Oh, there you
there's
go.
about a yard and 14 here. And I see the stitching on a couple of the edges there. So this is cute. Here we go. Little flower pots. That's running. Vintage feed sack. This one feels like flower sack. And that's going to Steph. Thank you.
Stephanie Brochacha.
Coming your way. That will make darling little dish towels.
Thank you, Steph.
All right, let's take a little deviation for just a second. I found these in the haul. These were ordered probably off of one of the Chinese websites. See that little thing on here? They're 10-inch squares. There's 20 of them. And I opened this expecting the cotton to be, kind of crappy. It's actually not bad. Not bad. So if someone would like these 10-inch, and they're all different. Every print is different. And there's four. I have four of these little layer cakes. I grabbed them because they were cute flowers. So let me see if I can go through the prints really quick and show you. Let me put the camera down. All right, so we've got that one, and the cotton's pretty good. Cactus, those, 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 a little gingham. That's a cute one. Acorns, that's cute. That's a cute floral. That's cute. Look at the little bunny on there. That, 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 that one's a solid. That's weird. Right in the middle of the pack, a solid. Floral, that one, and that one. So there's 20 squares in here. I have four of these. I think I'm just gonna run them all together. So if someone wants to make an entire quilt with these, um, let's do them like, let's just do like $15
Need
for a
cupcakes.
pound. Any cupcakes? I'll look. I have some cute retro prints up here that have cute little things. I'll look. But probably not. The feed sacks aren't probably going to have cupcakes. All right, so you're getting 4 packs of these 10-inch squares from China. They're actually decent cotton. And there's 20 in each pack.
Oh, bless.
Oh,
Take that.
taking those so you can make a whole quilt out of this. Easy peasy, right? Total of 80 squares. Let's see if I can manage to get this back in straight. I bought some little squares once from one of those websites for bookmarks, and the cotton was so garbagey, I couldn't even hardly use them. All right, but these are good ones. Decent cotton.
Thanks, James.
All right, let's see. Yes, lots of people in there's just so much stuff going on. Tornadoes, fires, all of it. I just have those 4 packs, and so I just ran them all together. So I don't have any more like that today.
My soul's on
All right,
fire.
let me look really quick and just see if I have anything that happens to have cupcakes on it, but I'm guessing not. Yeah, I don't think so. Not today. All right, I do have a quilt kit. Does anyone want to see this quilt kit that I have that was in this stash of retros? It is the pattern is from Cottonway called Pinwheel Posies. So it's kind of a retro style, and it makes a 52 by 52 square quilt. You're welcome. So if someone would like this kit, let me get it pinned here. I estimated there's about 7 yards of fabric here. So look at all this cute fabric. And the line that this fabric is from is, or at least the ones I could find selvage on, are Spring Fling by P&B Textiles. And look at these prints. How cute these are. So Spring Fling, P&B Textiles, darling. And then you've got these little wavy striped ones, and then these that have this design in a couple of colorways. So adorable fabric. It's everything, from what I can tell, everything is there to make the top and the binding for this cute quilt. So if someone would like this kit, it is running. So about 7 yards of fabric and the pattern. Adorable. Someone would like that. Thank you, Jerry. That's coming to you. Very cute kits.
Thank you.
Jerry, so sassy. He's taking that kit. Sorry for the plastic noise.
Thanks, Jer.
All right. Let's do another feed sack piece. This one has a tag on it. Let's see. I don't know what this means. Man flaw, 2-inch staining in the center. Okay, so let's find it. All right.
Man flaw.
I don't know. Anyway, it's a big piece.
That means her husband drooled on it.
Oh, I see. See this staining in the center?
Flaw.
So it's right in the center of the fabric of the feed sack, that big stripe. So it probably got stored somewhere with a fold in it. All right, so this is about 42 wide, 36 long. Oh, it's folded wrong. So the selvages are the other way. See, there's your staining in on the edge. So it was probably stored against something that got it stained. So the selvage edges together, this is about 40 long and then 36 width of fabric. All right, and this one does have that stain in the middle, so note that.
We all have that stain in the middle, but that's what repentance is for.
All right, here we go. This is cute, little flowers in purples and corals.
Preach, brother, preach.
So that's running. That's going to
Merlot.
oh, thank you. That's coming to you. Pretty feed sack. I'm gonna leave that little tag on that was on there that talked about the stain in the middle. That's coming to you. All right. How about
Thank you, Murph.
this one? This is really cute. And this is feed sack. All right. Folded wrong. Well, I mean, I guess how do you say it's folded wrong? It's feed sack, but the two selvage edges are here intact. When you fold it together, it is a yard and a couple of extra inches, so about 38 by 36 wide. Let me see if I see any holes or stains on this one. No, this one looks really good. All right, here we go. That's running. Oh, wait, I found a little hole. Hold the phone. If you bid and you don't want that, let me know. It's in the center, little hole. I didn't see it because it was on the fold.
Merlot.
Merlau, are you okay with that or do you want to cancel? There's a hole right in the middle. It's like pretty much, it's about 12 inches in.
Absolutely. You want to cancel? Absolutely. You're fine.
So cancel or keep.
Yes, fine.
All right.
Got-
Sorry, I
got
missed
good-
that. It was on the fold.
got a
That's
good deal.
coming to you.
So
Yeah, it's a good deal. Feed sack coming to you. All right. Trying not to miss those call outs, but sometimes you don't see them. All right, this is a cute, I think just vintage fabric. It's not a feed sack. So just a cute little vintage. Let me find it's folded wrong. All right. I don't think there's a mark on selvage. Yeah, no mark on selvage. There, it's about 33 inches. And width of fabric on this is 42. So it's probably been washed. This is darling. Little gingham check blues and greens. And then these little like doilies. All right. So vintage fabric, not feed sack.
yeah, no Tinkerbell today. We'd have to maybe find some in some halls.
I'm going to say it's pre-washed. This is darling. Look at these cute little doily flowers and then the gingham background. Yeah, and this one is Repro Vintage Cuteness. Pre-washed.
Hey, we're
Oh,
getting a
Bliss
raid.
is taking that. Oh, I just
Why,
got a raid.
Delaney? Why? Why are you raiding us?
Why, Delaney? Thank you so much for the raid. Let's pull up Why Delaney, and we're gonna have to run something for $1. All right, feed
Thanks,
sack
James.
piece. This is cute. We're gonna run it for $1. And it has selvage edge here, and it is 14 by 17. So a little feed sack piece, 14 by 17, dollar start for the raid. Here we go. That is a cute piece. Tulips and pink flowers. Purple tulips, pink flowers.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, tiptoe through the tulips. Here we go, Bert. Sing it.
Very
You were
superstitious.
singing that the other day, weren't you? Tiptoe through the tulips.
Tiptoe through the tulips.
Farmer's daughter is getting that cute piece. And
Tiny
here
Tim.
is Why Delaney. Thank you so much for the raid.
Farmer's daughter.
Appreciate you. She has a show tomorrow. Charmed in Charge, Keychain, and More Raid Train. Can everyone give her a follow and bookmark upcoming shows? So very sweet seller. Thank you so much, Delaney. Appreciate you. All right. Let's find a bigger piece.
You know what? We should get together with law enforcement and do a raid train where we arrest people on the show. Like we
Why?
go to a cellar and we raid a cellar, right? Then we go to the police and they raid a bad guy's house. Then we come back and do a cellar, and then we go to the police and they raid a bad guy's
No, but
house.
what are we selling?
Well, it doesn't matter that we're just doing the
Oh,
raid train with the police. It's just like
oh,
a,
okay.
it's just like entertainment and
Just
sales
entertainment
all
and sales
together in
all
one.
together, selling handcuffs and pepper spray.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay. All right. This is a yard and about 4 inches long and 36 wide with the selvage edges together. So cute little yellow and orange berries. This is cute. And I don't see any call outs on this one. This one's in really good shape. So feed sack. So that one is running now. 30, about 30 yard and 4 inches and then 36 wide. Yeah.
You know what they could do? They could raid somebody's house that made sleepwear with
Or
the
low and
fabric that
take a
says
nap.
not for
Thank
children's
you.
sleepwear.
All right, that's coming to you. Congrats.
We're confiscating your sewing machine, ma'am. Thank you, Berlau.
All right, this is a smaller piece. It's folded in half. It looks like it was cut to be a half yard, but it's not quite. It's
The feed
17.
police. Yep.
So 17 wide. Here's your two selvage edges together. Um, it feels like feed sack, but I can't verify that. It does have some fading right there. See that little bit of a discoloration on the fold? Greens love to do that. Let's see if I can see any pulled through stitching. I don't know. It feels like feed sack. It's a half yard. And width of fabric on this is 36. So it's either feed sack or vintage, either way. There we go. A little bit of discoloration on that fold line. This is cute though. I love it. Little green, white flower. And that is going to
Pita chip
Pita.
26.
Pita chip. Coming your way. That made me hungry.
Pita.
Pita chip.
Pita chip. Thank you very much. I enjoyed you in the Mockingjay series.
Oh yeah, the guy's name is Pita. All right, this one's really cute. Look at this design with the little flower buds. We had this earlier. Was it a same color or different color? I don't remember. I just remember the little flower roses. All right, and this one is about 40 long, folded in half, 36 wide, with the
Hunger
selvage
Games. That's
edges.
right. It was called Hunger Games.
And let's see if I see any call outs on here. If I miss any call outs, you guys let me know, but I'm trying hard to see if there's any stains or holes and I might miss one, but don't hate me if I do. All right, this one, I don't see any call outs. All right, here we go. Feed sack fabric with little roses. Very retro cuteness. And that one is going to Ruthie. Thank you, Ruthie. Coming your way.
Thank you.
Just want to point out to those
Thanks,
who are have joined us since I started this show. These are on flash sale in the Buy It Now. They're Riley Blake, Lori Holt tape measures that have vinyl covers, like little faux leather covers, and they're the retractable tape measures. And there's red with the scarecrow, turquoise with the little horse and quilted blanket, pink with the watering can, and yellow with a little strawberry curtain window. And they're darling. Lori Holt, and they're from the Farmer's Daughter line, so they're, cute vintage retro designs. So those are running. I'm gonna pin that in on the screen if you want one. And you get to go in and pick the color that you want. So that's pinned if you want to grab one of those. Okay, let's do some more feed sack. Let me find some pieces here. Let me see if I have any really big pieces left. This one's pretty big. I think this one's an actual sack. Yes, this one is still an intact sack with the seam in there and the cord. So it's a sack. It measures about 38 by 42, 43 wide with the seams in there. And let me check for stains or anything. I don't see any stains on this one. And I don't see any holes. It looks really good. So intact feed sack. Here we go. That's running. Cute little green flowers. I think we had this same print earlier.
Thanks for the
Maybe.
purchase
Thank
and the
you,
buy it
PETA.
now, Peter Chip.
Intact feed sack. It's actually still a sack. And that one is going to low. Thank you.
Thank you, Lolo. Thank you, Old Bliss.
Coming your way. All right, this is one of my favorite fabrics of the whole show. I saw this and I was like, la. It's so cute. All right, and this one does have some condition issues and it is missing some, but despite all of those flaws, the cutest print.
That's what she said to me. Despite all the flaws, you're cute.
So it's a big scrappy piece. It does have selvage edge, folded in half. It is
I don't know. That's a good question, Ruthie. I don't know the answer to that.
36 wide vintage. And then before any of the cutouts, there's about 25 inches width of fabric. And then you've got a bunch of extra, see all this extra that you're getting. And then at the top right here, there's a little snip. See that little snip right there? Okay. So you're still getting a whole lot of this piece. And I would say this one was probably flour sack. This is so cute. I think I saw some, let me go through this again and see. There might be a few stains on here or marks. Let's see if I can see them. Yeah, see this right here? See how it's yellowed right there? All right. So this huge piece, so cute, does have call outs. It's still adorable. Love the flowers with their little flower on flower designs and little squares and dots. So cute.
You know, it would be fun to do a card set, like a trading cards,
Yeah,
a
that
feedback,
would be so fun.
and then talk about what company was,
Someone who has an extensive collection would have to take all the pictures. Well, and
and you'd
how
have
would you
to
find out who made them? That would be
you'd have
tough.
to find ones with
All right, that's
with the
great,
label on them.
Stephanie. This is such a cute
Stephanie,
piece.
bro. Yeah,
Congrats.
you have to find the originals with the labels on them and trace it that way,
That would be tough, but yeah, that would be super fun.
and then try and find out the year it was released and stuff like that. And then that would give people something that they could use it would be like Barbie trading cards where you then use that to try and match your collection
Yeah,
up to.
yeah, that would be fun. All right, this is a really cute piece. Feedsack taken apart. It does have yellowing down the fold line here and a little bit more yellowing down here. This piece measures about 37 and then 36 width of fabric. So fading only on the one side because I think this is the kind where this was actually the edge of the bag on the one side. And then there's a little bit of yellowing down there. This is cute though. Look at this design. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. That one's running. Such a cute print. Those little medallion doilies and flowers all around. Darling. And that piece is going to a farmer's
Farmer's daughters.
Congrats.
Daughter.
Coming your way.
Thanks, farmer's daughter.
All right. How about this is actually repro print, so more modern. This one is marked on selvage as it's a Moda. And it's got, I don't know what line this is from because it's cut off. Someone tell me it's got the little feed sacks on the selvage. How cute is that? And this is a half yard of Moda repro print. Adorable. And we're going to run that $4 start. Who wants this cute Moda repro print with the feed sacks on the selvage? That's cute. Thank you for your big fat one,
So,
Jerry.
I say,
Jerry. Maybe this is from that line that you bought the layer cake. Is it maybe? I don't know. I'd have to look. That's adorable.
thanks, Jer.
All right. This piece feels vintage. Let's see what it is. Yeah, this is a vintage Spring Industries. So see that little tiny Spring Industries. This is so cute. Look at the little hearts and the little like wreaths. And it's like a cream off-white color. Kind of feels can a little bit like that thicker cotton. It's probably maybe been pre-washed, but I don't know. It's a yard, and width of fabric is 44. So Vintage Spring Industries. Let's run that yard. Very cute piece. That's running. Little hearts and little flower wreaths on cream. And PETA Chip is taking that cuteness. Congrats. Coming to you. Very cute. All right. This one is Feedsack. I actually have two of this. More than one person wants it. Tiny little print in green with little flowers and leaves. And this one is this one's really long. So about 42 long. And then width of fabric is 36. Let me see if I see any call outs on this piece. I don't see any call outs on this one. Looks pretty good. So feed sack or feed sack type, because it's definitely that kind of feel. I don't see any stitch holes though. So does anyone know if this one is a feed sack print? Because I don't see any holes. So it could just be vintage, but it feels like feed sack. Either way, I think it's cute. Here we go.
So, Feedsack and or vintage.
Yeah, and or vintage. It's 36 wide. Definitely feels like feed sack, but I don't see stitch holes. So It's cute though. And
Sarah
Sarah
can
Pin is
first
doing that.
purchase.
Thank you, Sarah. And then there's a second
Sarah,
piece of this same
Sarah.
fabric. Let me see if it's same size.
Storms are brewing in your eyes.
So yeah, it's about the same size, about 42. That
No
makes me think
time
it's
is a
probably
good
Feedsack
time.
because if they're the same size, but I don't know. So 42 by 36 wide, Feedsack feel, or possibly just a vintage fabric from that same era. Here we go. That's running. So second piece of that same one. Cute little green flowers and leaves.
That same Hawan.
Thank
Sarah
you, Sarah.
gets them
She's
both.
gonna get them both. Cuteness.
Keeping the family together. Keeping the twins together.
All right. You're getting both of those. Congrats. All right. Definitely feed sack feel on this piece. Pretty sure this one is feed sack. Yes, this one I can definitely see the pulled stitches on it. See the little thing there. And this one is about that same length, 42, 36 wide. No, that's, let me see this one a little bit more narrow, maybe. Huh? It's 36 wide. All right, just has a crease down the middle, so it wasn't coming in that way. All right, here we go. This one is running green with these fun little designs on there. Definitely feed sack. And that one is
Sarah
going to
can take
Sarah.
that bad
Thank you, Sarah.
girl.
That was a good get.
Thank you, Sarah.
All right, let's do some little pieces. This is such a cute paisley.
Yep. Green is a nice color.
All right, this is a little piece. It looks like it's about a fat quarter. Has the selvage edge on the one side. Definitely feels like feed sack. It is 18 by 21, so a fat quarter size piece. This is running. That's cute. Purple paisley. Hello. Feed sack, purple paisley, fat quarter. And that piece is going to Chrissy. Thank
Chrissy
you,
Woo.
Chrissy. That's a
She's
cute
like you had
piece.
me at purple.
I know, right? That's so pretty.
Thanks, Chrissy.
This piece has a different
Oh, you had me
texture.
at Paisley.
Paisley. Oh, paisley, huh? This little piece has a different texture, but I'm pretty sure I've seen feed sack made with this. It's kind of a waffly. See the texture on that? Waffly texture. This has little like farmers and houses and rows of crops. This is really cute. And it is 23 long, 16 wide little piece. And there are a few little, I see a few little, see there's a little mark right there, a little mark right there.
Here a mark, there a mark, everywhere a mark,
So kind
mark.
of a little bit of a textured waffly
Old MacDonald had
cotton
a
weave.
mark.
That's a cute piece.
E-I-E-I-O.
Here we go. So little feed sack piece. That quarter side farmer theme. You've got the little farmer with his box of produce, and you've got rows of crops
She's singing
and
too. Sarah
farmhouses.
can
Sarah is taking that piece. All right, this is gorgeous. kind of a blushy pink background, purple flowers.
Blushy pink.
Definitely feed sack.
Blushy
It
pink.
has
It gets all the farm animals going.
let's see. I'm seeing that. I'm trying to see which side's the cell. Okay, those are the selvage edges, so it was folded right. Okay. And this one is about 43 long, 36 wide. Feed sack. That's gorgeous. Who wants this big piece? Oh, let me see if there's any call outs before I hit start. Honestly, it looks really good. I see one little yellow mark right there. A little bit of yellowing down here. Looks pretty good. Here we go. That's running. It's almost 100 years old. What do you expect, right? Some yellowing, a few little marks here and there. Probably from the, well, let's see, 1930s. Yeah, it's almost 100 years old, huh?
Amy Bard.
Amy Bard. Thank you. That's weird to think, huh?
Yeah. It's weird to think I'm closer to 100 than 0.
Right. That is weird. It's horrible. It's horrifying.
Isn't that wonderful when your
All
wife
right,
looks at you
here
and
we
says,
go.
"That's
Amy is getting
horrible"?
that beautiful piece. Wow, that was a good deal. Okay. This one I think is
I think you're
really
lovely
cool.
and
I
horrible.
don't, let's see if we think it's feed sack though,
Yes,
'cause
I am old.
I don't think I've ever seen one that looks like this. What do you guys think? I think this, I'm going to call this vintage fabric because I don't think I've seen feed sack out of this. Although I do see a little bit of stitching marks. So maybe it is. What do you guys think? It's cute. Little plaid blue. It is 36 wide and it is a yard and about 10 inches long. Yeah, I see some little stitching marks on here, so must have been feed sack. It's super cute. Blue
You're welcome,
plaid.
Steph. You're welcome.
Here we go. That's running. Blue plaid. This was probably a mother's dream if she needed to make little boys' shirts out of this blue plaid. It's cute. And let's go to Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. All right, that's nice. Okay, let's do some of these little pieces in bundles. I'm gonna try and kind of make them matchy. All right. Little, I mean, this is literally just a little piece that is about 8.5 by 14. And then I'm pairing it with this piece because the yellow matches super cute. And this one is feed sack. And it has this finished edge right there. And it's about 22.5 long by 18. So about a fat quarter. And then you're getting this little check piece with it. How cute. Here we go. $3 start. That's running. I love this one. Love,
Some
love,
of us are wasteful, Stephanie.
love this one. And then
Others
you
of
get
us
this
are
cute little
more
plaid piece with it.
creative. Like you probably
And
haven't
that's going to Sarah.
seen my crunchy Cheetos underwear.
Crunchy Cheetos. Gross. Ugh, that gives me the chills to think about crunchy Cheetos. And
He said it's amazing that they used to be able to
I
buy
put
stuff
that
and
little yellow piece inside there. So
they
it's
used to be
tucked
able to,
inside.
she said we're so wasteful because we don't make clothes from our stuff anymore.
Yeah, that's true. We are
And
kind
I
of
said you
wasteful.
shouldn't see my crunchy Cheetos underwear.
Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Little sailboat piece. It looks like it was about a fat eighth, but it's missing a chunk. That is darling. So little sailboat speed sack. And then we've got this piece, little floral. That's total feed sack. And that one's about a fat eighth too, but it's got, it's not cut perfect. All right, sailboats and flowers, two little pieces. Here we go. Two cute little pieces of feed sack, sailboats and floral.
You should see my Panda Express wingtips.
Oh my gosh, Bert, stop already. And
Home
this
with
is coming
oh,
to with
home with
Holly. Those are
Holly.
coming to you. That's such a pretty piece. The sailboats are really unusual. I like that. All right, two cute pieces. Those are a bundle. All right, how about this
Wait for
one?
your dad, yeah.
This one's definitely seen some days. It's kind of wrinkly. All right, it's a cute piece. It is about 10 by 21. This one's seen some days too. This one's cute. That. And this one is about 21 by 10. And then there's some extra cutout pieces. All right, so you're getting both of those. Feed sack, scrappies. These are so cute. I love that one. That is a darling. So's this one. And those are going to PETA.
Pita
Thank you, PETA
chip.
Chip. Little cute bundle coming your way.
Thank you, Pita chip.
All right, here's another little scrappy piece. Red little fan design has a cutout right there. So it's about 11 by 18, not including the cutout.
I enjoy the entire chip
Oh, I
family.
love this one. This one's
Barbecue
just a
chip,
nice big square. It is about 12
tortilla
by
chip.
13. 12 by 13. You're getting both of these. Here we go. These are really cute. I love that one. This is pretty. Rats. Thank you for your bids. Little feed sack scrappies going to
Home
home
with
with
Holly.
Holly. Thank you.
She was a long, cool woman in a black dress, just a 5'9", beautiful,
All
tall.
right, I love this
Oh,
one.
with just one look, I was a bad mess. Cause that
All
long,
right,
cool
this
woman
piece
started
measures
humming.
about 18,
Thank you, Holly and the
18 by
Hollies.
16. And then this little piece, oh my goodness, that's so cute. 18 by 16 and 15 and a half by 15. All right, you're getting both of those. Here we go. Those are running. Feed sack scrappy pieces. They're so cute.
Saturday night I was downtown
That one's really pretty.
working for FBI.
Thank you for your bids. Those are going home with Holly. Thank you,
Home
Home with
with
Holly.
Holly.
Those are both really good ones. They're folded together.
Thanks, Hal.
All right, these two pieces. This one's a little bigger. Oh, that's cute. All right, that one is 26 by 15. So 15 by 26. And then this little piece This one feels more cottony, like more smooth, so maybe it's a vintage fabric. Let me see. I'm still gonna put it with it. Yeah, because this is like a 30 pre-wash 35 wide, and it doesn't feel feed sack to me. It feels more like vintage fabric. So very cute though. So, and it's a little 8-inch strip, not 8 inch, 6.5
Doesn't
inch.
feel feed sector.
Okay. But
Do
this one's definitely feed sack.
you
All right. So you're
you
getting both of those pieces.
feel like I do?
That's right.
Bow, bow,
Definitely
do
feed sack on this
you
piece. Probably
you
just a retro vintage fabric.
feel like I do? Bow, no, 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 no.
And that's going home with
Home with
Holly.
Holly.
All right, two last little scrappies.
Have a holly jolly Christmas.
I'm going to say these are both, maybe. I think these are both just vintage fabrics. So you got a little strip here of this one that is with the fabric 36 and about 7 inches wide. And then this is literally just a little scrap, little rectangle of that yellow. So both of those little pieces, vintage fabric. We're going to do a dollar start. Who wants them? They're cute. And a Pita is going to grab those.
Peter
Thank you.
takes that bad girl.
Folded together. The yellow piece is inside.
Thank you.
You. All right, this is a big one. Look at those swirls. They're like little cinnamon buns or something. That's cute. All right, and this one is Feedsack 34 long, 36 wide. This is cute. I've never seen this one. Oh, let me see if there's any call outs. Looks good to me. I don't see any call outs on this one other than, it's pre-washed feed sack. Here we go. That's running. Cute little cinnamon bun flowers and leaves on a mustard background. That's an unusual color, huh? For these. Thank you for your bids. Everybody's taking that. Thank you. What time is it getting to be? We have a baby coming in about
5:08.
an hour. So just making sure we're okay on time.
We're hokey dokey.
We're hokey dokey.
My
All
dingaling.
right, this is cute. Not sure if it's feed sack or not. Let me
GG,
see.
welcome in.
Has a feed sack feel for sure, and it is a remnant piece that runs along the selvage. I do see what appears to be some little stitch removal, so probably is. All right, so it's just a piece that's along the one selvage edge, and it
So
is
Trayvette would like
40.
to know what exactly is different from regular cotton.
All right, 40 by 18.
If you saute it, it's delicious.
Well, I mean, feed sack is going to be a rougher, older, looser feel for sure, but they are cotton feed sacks. All right. So this is a remnant piece, 18 wide by, what did I say it was long? 40. There we go. Steph, you're a lifesaver.
Steph.
Here we go. 18 by 40. We're going to do a $3 start on that cute stripey. That is so cute. Thank you for your bids. That cuteness is going home with Holly. Thank you. All right. This appears to be about a fat quarter
Thanks,
size.
Hall.
It is 18 by 22 and a half.
All vintage. Oh well, this is
Yeah, this is all very vintage. It has the selvage edge on this one edge of it.
if something's not vintage that we've brought in the show,
I tell you.
you'll know. Yeah,
I'll tell you. All right, so that's running fat quarter size piece. Fun, kind of funky plum color, grays, blues, fat quarter size going to Steph.
good get stuff.
Congrats, that's a cute piece. All right, how about this one? These are one of the ones that are like, oh, this is so good. Look at that. So pretty. All right, has this selvage edge on this side of it. It is 20 long, 18 wide, fat quarter size piece. I do see a couple of little, see that little yellow mark right there. And I thought I saw another one by it. Oh, there's two little yellow marks right there, and then a little brown mark in another spot right near it. All right, fat quarter size piece. Here we go. Feed sack. This is cute. That's the one I would want if my mom sent me in to get flour or sugar. I know, isn't this cute? And Sarah is taking that one. Yeah, that is so pretty.
Thanks,
So
Sarah
pretty.
Ken. No time is a good time for
All
goodbye.
right, this is just vintage. So little
Sarah,
micro floral vintage fabric,
Sarah,
not feed sack.
not feed
Not
that.
feed sack. I don't think it has a mark on selvage. Yeah, no mark on selvage. It is 33-inch, 40, let's see, is that 44? Yeah, 44 wide. Unwashed. Cute little floral, like a dark, dark blue background. So vintage fabric. That's running. That's really cute. Make darling doll dresses or things that you need tiny little prints for. Little hexies.
Please
And I've always
celebrate
taken
me
that. Thank you.
home with Holly.
Alright, this is a Judy Rothermill repro that is from fall of 2002.
Judy Roth.
Aunt Grace scrap bag full for Marcus Fabrics. This is such a good piece, you guys.
That looks like
The red with the little kids doing jump rope and kites.
jump spot, jump.
Oh my goodness, this is so cute. So little Judy Rothermill out of print.
Sacks with labels.
Aunt Grace, full yarn.
I don't know if she has any more sacks with labels on them.
I probably do. We still have more of this, but we're going to run what we had today. So I'm starting this at 10. If you don't want it for 10, I'll keep it. Judy Rothermill, Aunt Grace, fall of 2022. Marcus Brothers scrap bag. This is so cute.
Home with
Holly.
Holly.
It's a steal on that piece. That's a cute.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. She's probably like so sick of that. Would you stop?
Singing Holly Jump. Yeah, probably. So you may want us. All right, let's see if I have. I don't know if any of these others have. Yeah, none of these have labels. I just have that one for sure that had a label on it that we sold. And this is what I have left of feed sack pieces. Let me see if I have any others. Oh, and I have some scrappy pieces. I do have more, but this is what we pulled out to run today. So we'll do another show at some point. Okay, so These are little scrappy pieces. So just this is literally just a little triangle of this lime green. All right, and then there's this piece of this one that's a big rectangle. And then this is not feed sack, that's just a scrap of something. Okay, so these two scrappy pieces, this one is feed sack, this little plaid. All right, and that one's about a fat eighth size. Okay, so you're getting 1, 2, 3 feed sack scraps. Here we go. Dollar a piece. Cute little diagonal plaid. See this feed sack stitching? This was from the edge. And then look at this triangle. How cute is that? And this one's really cute. Little hole right there I see on that one. Peta is going to take those. Thank you, Peta.
Thank you, Peta. Peta,
Feed sack
pumpkin chip
scrappies
Eda.
coming to you. All right.
Thank you, Peta Chip.
This is gorgeous.
Say hi to your sister, Crust of Scone.
All right. This one's beautiful. It's folded wrong. Let's see. Little hole right there where they took the, probably where they took the stitching out. All right, this one is about 42 long by 36 wide. Love it. Love it. That is so pretty. Full feed sack taken out, stitching taken out. Here we go. That one is running. I love this one. I love the pink centers on the flowers. I love that it's a lattice design. And that one is going to home with Holly. Thank you.
Thanks, Hall.
This is a scrap bundle. It's this, all this fabric in pieces. Let me see if any of them are very big. Oh, look, this is a big piece. See how big that is? Little tropical palm, definitely feed sack, and then just a whole bunch of scraps, pieces of this. So if someone wants this bundle of scraps of feed sack, that one's pretty big. There's at least a fat quarter size piece in there. Okay. And it's actually kind of heavy. So I'm going to run it under this, but for $3 start. Here we go. So you're getting a bunch of pieces of this feed sack. Someone wants that. And Ruthie is going to take those scraps. Thank you.
Thanks, Ruthie.
All right, this is a not too huge of a piece, but I love this print. It's kind of a minty teal green,
teal.
and it is about a third of a yard, 12-inch width of fabric, 36 feed sack. That's running. Thank you for your bids. That one is going to home with Holly.
With Holly. Thanks, Holly.
Thank you. Oh, if that's Andrew, tell him not to open the bay door. All right.
I don't have my phone.
Oh, maybe he's coming in the side. You might have to go open it. All right, this one's definitely feed sack. You can see the stitching. big piece. It has some yellowing in the center, I think. Let's see.
Hi.
All right. And this one is about 45 long
What you got?
and 36 wide. Green with this fun flower. I have a second piece of that that I can run again if someone else wants some of this. All right, here we go. Large piece. Pretty green with the taupey flowers. And that's going to Home with Holly. Thank you, Home with Holly. All right, the second one of that, let's see how big it is. Same print. Yeah, this one's about the same size, maybe a little bit longer, more like, let's see, let me measure it this way. So about 47 long and same width of fabric. I don't see any call outs on this one. It's a good piece. Yeah, I don't see any call outs. All right, so that one's running. Here we go. 47, 36 wide. Feedsack fabric. Here's the little stitching on the bottom. If you look close, see the little stitches that came out. Ruthie is taking that one. Thank you, Ruthie. Are you coming back?
I'm coming back.
All right, this piece is Home with Holly.
What?
Is Maitly done?
Yeah.
And she play with her for a minute.
Yeah.
All right, so this one's Home with Holly.
Yes.
And then this one
Holly.
is Ruthie.
Ruthie Ding.
All right.
Okay. That's all you got done while I was gone? Sheesh, woman.
I know. All right, this one is vintage fabric. I don't think it's Feedsack. It's just a cute MCM green swirl hexy print. And this one is 36 wide vintage. And it is a full yard of fabric. That's cute. So full yard vintage, not Feedsack.
Hello to anybody joining us since I went in the
36
house with,
wide, cute
like Peggy
MCM
and Jessica
little hexy swirl.
and Twyla.
Home with Holly.
Home with
The good
Holly.
deals. That's coming to you. Cute piece.
Cute piece doll.
Cute piece.
Hey, we just got rated by Textile.
Textile. Thank you so much for the raid. Textile me. Pull her up on the screen and we'll run this for $1. This is a Feedsack piece. It's a fat quarter. Very cute bows in green. 18 by 21. Feedsack. Here we go. $1 start. Who wants a fat quarter of cute Feedsack? The original, not the repro. This is original Feedsack. Cute.
This is the original boho look.
With bows.
Because you
Oh,
say to your
with
folks,
Holly's taking it.
oh,
Thank you, thank you.
look at
And
the bow.
Textile me is on my screen. Her name is Heidi. That's coming to Holly.
Thank you,
And
Holly.
Heidi And everyone give her a follow. And her next show is scheduled tonight. Late show with fabric. Please give her a bookmark. And then she has another one on the 25th at 4. Thank you so much for the raid, Heidi. All right, this is a scrap bundle of this fabric, feed sack fabric. So it's big scrap pieces of this giant orange yellow rose. See that? And this piece has the original selvage along this edge. And the part that's big is about 25 by 20. So, like a big fat quarter on that piece. And then you've got all these other pieces of it. This one's got about a fat quarter on it as well. And then there's some scrappy pieces. Okay. So about 2 fat quarters worth plus a bunch extra, all the pieces of this running. This would be darling as an apron. Piece it out. So cute with those big roses.
Hey, Lynn. Hey, Paint
And
Pony.
there's about 2 fat quarters plus a bunch of other
Field trip
pieces. Field
quilting.
Trip is taking that bundle. Thank you. Let's see, she had it folded so nicely and I had to open it up and measure. So it's not going to be as nice. Well, I'll try.
It won't be as nice.
Well, that is a challenge when you have scrappy pieces because you don't want to lose any. You're not going to cut it off, right? But it's like, how do you get it folded nice to look like something not horrible? All right, that's not too horrible. It's coming to you. Thank you. All right. All of the actual
Thanks, Field
vintage
Trip.
feed sack for today is gone. So now I have some cute retro prints, retro, whatever you want to call them, like this little piece. And this one is by Robert Kaufman. I think it's a probably a Diane Zimmerman one. It's called Adventures with Alice. I don't know. Does anyone know? So Robert Kaufman, Adventures with Alice, and it is a half yard. This is a darling piece. Repro print. Here we go. Half yard, Robert Kaufman. Purple with these darling little lollipop flowers. Half yard, Robert Kaufman. Thank you for your bids. And KS
KS
Max.
Max takes that.
Thank you. All right, and this is cute. It's a little like quatrefoil or lattice. I don't know what you call these. This design. Let's see if this one is marked. It is a Joann's piece, vintage Joann's cuteness. It is a third yard, 13-inch. Third yard. Vintage Joann's, $2 start. Who wants it? Peach color. Look at that color. It's a really pretty salmon peach. Little lattice from Joann's. Going to Amy.
Bliss.
Thank you, Amy. Coming your way.
Thanks, Ames.
There's some. All right. I love, 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 love this fabric.
I love
It's
my caliber
Moda,
girl.
and it is from Cheeky by Urban Chick for Moda, is what it's called. Cheeky. And it's just the cutest little icy blue with the pink daisies with red centers. And this piece is a yard and a half. So out of print. Moda. That's running yard and a half. Is that not so cute? Urban chick Moda. Thank you for your bids. That one is going
Oh,
to
with
Home with
Holly.
Holly. I love that print. Good get.
Thanks, Holly. Ooh, that's a lot of fabric.
All right, someone was asking for vintage sewing notions, but she had a very specific need. This is not it, but this is really cute. This is a VIP Cranston that has little thimble scissors, pin cushions, thread. It's so cute. And it's red. And it is a full yard. So full yard VIP Cranston sewing notions. Adorable. Tiny print. Here we go. Full yard. That's running. Super cute. Thank you for your bids. That one is going to Amy.
Old
Thank you, Amy.
Bliss Mercantile.
Are you doing shows right now, Amy, or are you taking a break while you're
Thanks, Ames.
having surgery? Because Amy sells as well. This is super cute. I think it's a fat quarter.
Amy sells as well.
And this is going to be probably that Aunt Grace or Everything But the Kitchen. I don't have the marked side of the selvage. It's a fat quarter with the little vintage toys in purple. Purple. Here we go. That's adorable. Cute little toys, vintage toys on purple. And Amy's going to take that one.
Amy, take
Thank you.
that. Thanks, Ames.
All right, this was in there. It's just adorable hearts. It's such a cute print, and it is by, oh, this is a Lorelei. No wonder it's so cute. It is Mini Hearts by Lorelei Designs, Lorelei Harris. So cute. And it is a half yard, I think. Let's see. 19-inch half yard. Lorelei Hearts. Here we go. That's running. Lorelei Harris Hearts. Nobody needs Lorelei Hearts. Half
Guess not.
yard. Okay, we'll save it for another day. Let's run another buyer giveaway. All right, another fat quarter. I just did the same thing today because this is such a cute print. Poppy cotton retro floral design. This is a modern line called Flower Market by Poppy Cotton, and you get a fat quarter. So everyone that's made a purchase, get in for a fat quarter of Poppy Cotton. So all buyers jump in there and get a free fat quarter of darling Poppy Cotton. All right. And I'll run a few more things. All right. Strawberries on gingham check. This is actually a vintage Joanne print. How cute is that? And it is a half yard, 18.5 inches, half yard. Here we go. We'll do a $3 start. Strawberries on black and white gingham. How cute. Half yard. Joanne's going to Stephanie. Thank you, Steph.
Step Annie
Darling
Rose.
piece. I have another
Thank you, Hanny.
strawberry piece. This is also a Joanne, but look how good this is. Strawberries on black, kind of realistic looking. Joanne piece. And this one is also actually, I'm going to call this one not slightly, not a half yard. It's at 17.5 inches. 17.5 inches. $3 start. Strawberries, Joanne's. What a cute print. They're hard to find. Good strawberry prints. And field trips getting that cute
Field
piece.
trip will do.
Congrats.
Thanks, field trip.
All right, this is actually a little
Strawberry letter 22.
coordinated bundle. They're all from the same line and they're fat quarters. And the line these are from is, let me find it. I found it on the Sewage. I'm like, these all have to coordinate. Let's see. Serendipity by Piece of Cake Designs for P&B Textiles from 2006. So just barely vintage. And you get a fat quarter of this. They kind of look like little tomatoes with the stem as a flower. Purple, red, turquoise in that same print. And then this is a little piece that has that same mark on selvage that's a little red chain dot. So you're getting a set of 4 coordinating fat quarters. So a yard worth of fat quarters from the same line, Serendipity, P&B Textiles. Let's see, we'll do a $5 start. These are darling. Darling. Little matching fat quarter set. 3 of that print in 3 colorways, and then this cute little chain stripe. Going to DYK Diane. Is that right?
DYK Diane.
Congrats. What a good get. These are darling.
Thanks,
For your
Diane.
first purchase. All right, we are out of the feed sack that I pulled for today. But please bookmark all our upcoming shows. We'll have it again soon. We have more, believe it or not. And this is Robert Kaufman called Betty Dear. It's a Darlene Zimmerman. She did all kinds of cute retro prints. This is Darling, little purple pansy flowers. And this is a full yard and some change. Generous yard. Darlene Zimmerman, Robert Kaufman. This is Darling. Generous yard.
Generous yard.
And Jerry is
Jerry
in.
is so
Thank you, Jerry.
sassy.
Good get.
Thanks, Jer.
Oh, I kind of don't want to sell this. It's so sweet. This is so soft and so sweet. Look at the little birds and bunnies and flowers. And the little bunnies are playing jump rope. This is from Penny Rose Fabrics by Lauren Nash from 2017. Penny Rose was a brand that was combined with Riley Blake. And Jerry's so sassy just won this.
Jerry is so sassy.
Congrats. So this is like, and Penny Rose did really beautiful cottons. Anyone remember Penny Rose? All right, this is a full yard of this, and it's like a pale, blushy pink background color. Yeah, they did darling, darling prints. And this is called Bunnies and Blossoms by Lauren Nash from 2017. Full yard, Penny Rose. Here we go. That's running. This is so sweet. And Smith KJ, thank you for your first purchase. What a good get. This is so darling.
Welcome to the club, Smith.
All right. Should I run these together or separate? What do you think?
Yes.
Separate.
Okay,
we're going to do separate. Purple or blue. We'll run the purple. This is Henry Glass, Nana May. And she did little retro prints. So actually what we'll do is we'll say, because I think these are both a yard. Let me check. Generous yard on the purple, generous yard on the blue. All right, so your choice, blue or purple, Nanime retro print bunnies. How cute are those? Here we go. Full yard of either one, your pick, and then we'll sell the one that doesn't sell second. So blue or purple,
You can
like a
pick your
lavender.
friends and you can pick your
So,
seat,
but you
but you can't
can't
pick your
pick
friend's
your
seat.
friend's seat. But you can pick which color of bunnies you want.
That's right.
Old
Old
bliss is
list.
in. Do you want the blue or the lavender? Purple. Purple or blue?
Which one do you want, Ames?
I'm guessing lavender, but I could be wrong. The blue is really cute. So do you want the lavender or the blue? So we sold a bunch today, but I don't have any more out for today. So bookmark upcoming shows and we'll get some more out another time because we already sold them all. Is did Amy, did you want the purple one or the blue one? Maybe she's got her volume turned off. Let me tag her. Let's
Pink.
see. The
She,
lavender? Yeah,
yeah,
this
she
is
answered.
lavender. Okay, you're good. So you're good with the lavender, right? It's not really pink. Sort of lavender. All right. And then here's the blue piece.
Ooh, nice cotton.
Very nice cotton. Henry Glass. Who wants the blue bunnies? Sorry if that was showing up more pink. It's more of a lavender.
Jerry so
Let me know
Sunday.
if you don't love it. That is coming to Jerry. Thank you, Jerry.
Thanks, Geraldo.
Take a look in the auction tab. Let me know if there's anything in there you want to see. I do have some pre-cuts. Let me check and see if we have pre-bids. Oh, we have some pre-bids in there. So I'll need to run those. All right, so let me run those first really quick. All right, this is poppy cotton. It's a tiny little calico with strawberries and cherries. It's called fruit salad. And this is for a half yard.
Salad. Half yard.
Half yard running. Anyone that wants some of this cute poppy cotton from the line. This is all I have left from this line. It's from the line that was called Farmhouse Fancy. Darling. And that is going to
Mrs.
Mrs.
Sozo's
Room. Thank you for your pre-bid on that. Anyone else want some of that? Because it ran with multiple bids. So let me run that one more time. If you want a half yard fruit salad from Poppy Cotton Farmhouse Fancy.
Oh, thank you, Steph.
Thank you, Steph. Appreciate you for helping.
Mrs.
And
Sozo's room.
that is going to Mrs. Rose. So you'll get a full yard of that. I do have enough to run two more. So let's run again. Farmhouse Fancy Fruit Salad by Poppy Cotton. And these will be cut off the bolt. Super cute. It has little cherries and strawberries. Amy's going to take half yard. All right, last one. And that is running. If anyone else wants the last half yard off of here, then I might have a remnant piece. We'll see for another day. And Home with Holly. Thank you, Home with Holly. All right, so here's that for a note.
Okay. Thank you.
And then the other pre-bids I have, I just want to run these so we don't forget, is Flea Market. This is a Lori Holt, Riley Blake Flea Market Cheater. Here, put this. I'm gonna put this in there. That one. I have to take this one out. All right, this is such a cute cheater print. And I have this in there at half yards. I'll run it twice if you want a full yard. Here is the first half yard of this running flea market cheater print, Lori Holt Riley Blake. Cute cheater with little retro prints. Half yard going to Old Bliss. And let's run a second half yard of that. Second half yard running. And we can run more. I have enough if someone else wants some.
Oh,
Thank you.
let's
Old
take
Bliss
the
will get a
thick
yard.
one. So get a
Does
full
anyone else
yard.
want some of this? And I have enough that I can run it as a full yard instead of half if you want a full yard. Just speak up if you want me to run this as a yard. Flea market, cheater print multi, Lori Holt Riley Blake. Anyone else want some? Going, going. No one's speaking up. Here, I'll run a yard. Here we go. Yard running.
Okay.
In case someone wants a yard of this. Hi, Carol. How are you? Welcome in. All right, this is running as a yard if someone wants a full yard of this. Lori Holt going to Carol. Thank you, Carol.
Hello.
All right, so we'll get that to you and to Amy.
Thanks, Carol.
Sorry, bumping camera
Thanks, Amy.
here. Thank you so much, everyone.
Question? Oh, great show.
That's-
Oh, can you run the bolt on the top shelf?
Yeah, what color is it? The bolt on the top shelf. This one or
The
this one?
squares.
So this is the one that, yeah, this one has a pre-bid on it too. That was my next run. So this is some from that same line, Flea Market Kitchen by Lori Holt. So here is,
Yeah, for this show, we've sold all the feed sacks. We'll have more in the next show that's marked for Philippe.
yeah, so just
Or
mark,
feed
bookmark
sacks.
all my shows. I'll have another one scheduled soon because we have like quite a few
So,
more bins of Feedsack to get through.
all right, so
Teresa
Teresa
is
Hillman,
taking that. Thank
and we
you.
did get a request for a full yard of
All right,
this.
full yard of this one
Welcome to the club, Teresa.
is running
I
now.
hope you're related to the Hillmans we know. They're all they well they're past now, but they were awesome people.
All right, this is running for a full yard. And then I can run another half yard in case someone else wanted a full yard that thought I
Well,
had.
looks like we're gonna have to run another
All
whole
right,
yard.
Old Bliss is taking that. Thank
Run
you.
another full yard.
Run another full yard.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you've got
Another full yard running. Flea Market Kitchen by Lori Holt for Riley Blake. It's a darling retro print. It's so cute.
Carol Ann her.
Thank you, Carol Ann. And then let me run the half yard again in case whoever got a half yard. Who got the half yard?
Teresa Hillman.
Teresa, in case Teresa wants a full yard. So running again as a half. Just in case. I don't like to deny if someone likes
Just in
full
case,
yards.
poo.
But Old Bliss liked it.
Yes, I'll take it anyway.
All right. So you'll get continuous. Do I need to run one more? Half yard. All right. Half yard running. It is auction, so I can't control who bids. Jerry is in. Thank you,
Jerry's so
Jerry.
sassy.
All right. 1 second. Running one more half yard. Half yard flea market kitchen. Lori Holt. Maybe we're done. Nope. Carol managed to get in. Thank you, Carol. You'll get a full yard. All right, let me edit this. How many full yards did I run?
I've got one, two, three, four. Well, no, wait, one, two, yeah, three, four.
I ran 4 yards. Okay,
Yes.
let me just edit this to make sure since I ran some full yards. One, two. Okay, we're fine on quantity. Okay, so that's coming to everybody that got some of that in continuous yardage. All right, let me check and make sure that's it for the pre-bids. Yes, that's it for the pre-bids. Okay, I just have this little bit of repro or that vibe left. So we'll run those and then we'll call it a day. So this one is a full yard, everything but the kitchen sink from 2008 RJR, tiny little alphabet patchwork with little toys. This is so stinking cute. See how tiny those are? And this is a full yard. Out of print, everything but the kitchen sink. That's running. RJR from 2008. So adorable. Little tiny alphabet patchwork. Amy is taking that.
Take
Thank
that.
you. Good get.
Thanks, Ames.
All right, look at this floral. This is so good. Little pink roses. This one is called Circa Buds. Holly Holderman Lake House Dry Goods. Their cottons are so good. And this is a beautiful full yard of that. Lake House Dry Goods, Circa Buds, meaning repro. Cute little rosebuds. That's running full yard. Thank you for your bids. That one is going to Old
Old
Bliss.
Bliss
You.
Mercantile.
That's a
Thanks,
good
Ames.
piece. I love that one. All right, this one I think is also Lake House Dry Goods. Annie's Posy Patch, Holly Holderman, Lake House Dry Goods. Orange background, and then you've got these beautiful flower bouquets. Gorgeous full yard here. Beautiful cotton that's running. Retro print. Modern but retro. And that one is
Carol
going
Ann
to Carol
Her.
Ann. Thank you.
Thanks, Carol Ann.
All right, this one is a vintage RJR from, I'm not sure what year, but it's titled 1930 Nostalgia RJR. And it's a vintage selvage. Super cute little print there. And this piece measures 30-inch width of fabric, but it does have a little piece cut out right there. So 30-inch minus that little chunk. Here's your mark on selvage, RJR. So 1930s repro. Isn't that darling? So you're getting about 27-inch full width of fabric. Here we go. And then that little cutout. That's running. Tiny little calico. It's so cute. RJR 1930s repro. Carol
Carol
Ann
Ann,
is
take
taking that
that.
cute piece. Congrats. All right,
Thanks,
this
Carol
one
Ann.
is so cute. Another little retro floral. This one is by, I don't know if this one's marked actually. Let's see. Yeah, this one doesn't have mark on selvage. So just a cute vintage retro floral. And it's unwashed, cute yard and 21 inches. So generous yard and a half of that one. Very nice cotton. It almost feels like a Peter Pan, but I don't see, let me just look close. Yeah, I don't see any mark on salvage.
Pedro Pan, wow.
So yard and a half.
You
We're
can
gonna do
fly,
a
you can
$9
fly, you
start
can
on that one.
fly.
It's really nice fabric. Very cute. Retro floor with daffodils and tulips. And that's going to
Mrs.
Mrs. Roz. Thank you. That's a really cute piece. All right, this is Darling. I've never seen this. It's by Robert Kaufman, Darlene Zimmerman, called Windowsill Garden. And I think it was probably meant as a little panel because it
Thank you,
measures
Mrs. Off.
23, oh, it measures 24 inches and it's got these little embroidered look panels, blocks. There's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight of these little embroidered look panels. Look how cute those are. They look like the embroidery that people did on the dish towels. And so this is a 24-inch piece of that windowsill garden. Robert Kaufman. That's running. So you have 8 of these little blocks with that cute little surround and then these little vintage embroidered look. I think you could actually embroider on this if you wanted
Amy
to.
gets that.
Amy is taking that darling piece. Thank you. All right. This one is like a blue gray smoky color background with its gorgeous yellow flowers. And this one is called, well, it's an Andover called Little House on the Prairie. Oh, so it's from Little Licensed Little House on the Prairie. No wonder I put it in here. All right, from 2015 Andover, Little
Good night,
House
John
on the
Boy.
Prairie.
Good night,
How
Grandpa.
cute. And this one is a generous yard. So nice, generous yard of Little House on the Prairie,
That was
Andover.
Walton's. I had Walton's and Little House confused.
That's running.
Wow.
Let's see. Can I run the Lori Holt B background? Yes. So Little House on the Prairie, Andover is running.
Old
Okay,
Bliss
taking
takes that.
This is such a cute piece.
You know, I watched a
Who
whole.
loved Little House on the Prairie? I did.
I watched a whole 2 or 3 minutes of Little House.
I loved
once,
the
and
show.
then I went and beat myself up because I couldn't stand.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
I loved the show. I loved the books.
I
even
did not
more,
like the
'cause
show.
I was a reader. That's coming to Amy. Thank you.
Oh, that show was like
All right, the B
definitely made the
background
chicks. That's for sure.
is this one, right? With the little gingham blocks. Okay, let me get that one pulled up. So you get 6 rows. It's like a panel that measures 23 and a half. And you get 6 rows of these little 4-inch square patchwork squares. So super cute. Lori Holt B backgrounds. And Kathy Crafty Kim is taking
Crafty
one. Let me run
Kim.
another one.
That was a half yard.
No, it was a 23 and a half inch.
Oh,
Did that actually run or did someone buy something out of buy it now? Oh no, it did run. Okay. All right, running again if someone else wants one of these. 23 and a half inch B background. Lori Holt.
Stacy, first
thank you for your
purchase. Thank
first
you.
purchase. Running one more. And Jerry is gonna get one. Thank you, Jerry.
Jerry's so sassy.
All right, I have 2 pieces left, and then we'll take last request and run our last fire giveaway. This is Darling, yellow with little rows of pink rosebuds. And this one is, you know what? I think this had selvage and someone cut it off. See how
What?
that's been cut off? So it
Savages.
is a full yard minus the selvages.
Savages
And
or
it's coming
selvages?
in at 43, yeah, coming in at 43 wide. So they cut the selvages off. So I don't know who did this,
Those
but
selvages.
wow, it's cute, right? And it's a full yard. So just missing the selvage. It's beautiful cotton. It's probably Moda or something. Here we go. That's running. Tiny little pink roses, rosebuds on yellow. Full yard. And that is going to
Ollie
with
grabs that
Ollie
bad boy.
coming your way. All right, last piece
Bus
in the
stop
stack
workday, she's there, I
is
say.
this cute
Please share
green
my
vintage.
umbrella. Thank you, Holly,
Any
and thank
other
you, the
cheater
Hollies.
prints like that B one?
Yeah, we have some.
What do I have?
Well, I mean,
I have a panel that's a Lori Holt flea market that I can show you. I think that one's in the auction. I'll pull that out next. All right, this is a full yard retro MCM. Let me see. It's with the it looks like one side of the selvage has been cut off because I don't have the marked side. Yeah. One side is this, and then the other side they cut the selvage off to get ready to make
those
something.
salvages.
All right, so cute full yard minus the one selvage. Here we go. Little green retro
Yeah, they might
print.
be making stuff out of salvages. People do that.
Yeah, they do. All right, and then I'll get that flea market panel that's a cheater type. And then I do have a couple other cheater prints. Let me look and see. So if someone wants this cute green, it's running and going to
Tags,
Tags
Stevie.
TV. Thank you. That's coming to you.
Thanks, Tags. First purchase. Thank
Thank you
you.
for your first purchase.
Welcome to the madness.
All right, so the Lori Holt flea market panel has these cute little um, blocks that are like little cheater quilt blocks, and a cheater quilt look like a applique look. And this panel is, let me see what size. It is a 1 yard panel, and it has so it goes to right here. See where the wide line is that goes to there. So you get that and then the cute little blocks along the bottom,
And do you
and
have
then on the other
matching?
side.
Do you have matching yardage at all?
So the pieces that I have that go with this, they didn't really make any of the exact prints. It was kind of a line that she did that had projects, and it had that kitchen print, and it had that I already ran, and the cheater print that I already ran, and then it has this print that is like it's called bookkeeping, that has this fun thing. And there probably are some other prints, but I don't have them. So yeah, if you want this panel, it is a full yard. Let me run it. And that's cute. And it's got all kinds of ideas on there for projects, because you can make tea towels, project bags, pin cushions, pot holders, aprons. Anyway, it's a cute panel. So if someone wants one of these, it is running. And Old Bliss is
Oh,
taking one.
yes.
I can run another one. So here's another one running. If you want one of those panels. Thank you so much for your bids. Thank you for being here. And please bookmark upcoming shows. We've always got good stuff. Vintage
Vintage finds on
finds on
29.
29. Thank you for
Welcome
your
to the
first
madness.
purchase.
Can you run another one?
Yes, I can run another one. Here's another one running. 1 yard panel, flea market project panel, Lori Holt, Riley Blake. So 1 yard with all these cute, like cheater look little applique
Oh,
things. This is going to take 2 of those. All right. Are we done with that? Or anyone else dying to have one? I'll run one more.
one more.
One more. Here we go.
Oh, tags. She likes you.
One more is running. Just for you. I'll hold it up longer.
TV.
And my arms are getting tired holding that up.
She's like Moses in the Bible. Somebody's gonna have
Moses in the
to
Bible.
help
All
hold up
right.
her arms.
Lori Holt. There you go. I will say that I have this in the I was looking at this. I have this. This is poppy cotton
Hand me that.
freckle flower. It's a tiny floral. I mean, I'm just gonna say, what do you think? It would look pretty cute with that.
Oh, that is the same color there.
All right. So if someone wants me to run this one, it's poppy cotton from the flower market called Freckle something. Let me see. Freckles Blue. Half yard is running if you want some of that. It's super cute. Look how cute that is. Poppy cotton, tiny little flower freckles on that kind of minty aqua color. That's your color right there. Angel heart. Thank you, Angel heart.
First
On another one.
Thank you, Angel Heart.
There's another one running. Half yard poppy cotton. Flower market. And that is going to Angel. And we'll get a full continuous yard.
Uncut.
Does anyone else want some of this?
I'd run it at least one more time.
One more time, running half yard. Flower market, poppy cotton, tiny little floral. And this whole line was done with retro prints in mind.
Tag TV.
So
I mean, Tags TV.
Tags TV is getting one. All right. So we'll cut that for everybody. I got one. And then this is from Flea Market if anyone wants it. It is a larger scale print, but it's so cool. It's called Bookkeeping. And it's from Lori Holt, Riley Blake Flea Market. And with a half yard, you get quite a bit of all these fun little cool tags and charts and graphs. How cute is that? So if you want a half yard of this, it's running. And it goes with that flea market line. And Old Bliss is in for a half yard. Thank you.
Bliss.
There's another one running if someone else wants some or if you want a full yard. Lori Holt, Flea Market, Bookkeeping is running. E. Bartell. Thank you, E. Bartell.
E. Bartles and James.
And we'll run one more. Half yard. Lori Holt's Flea Market Bookkeeping is running.
Crafty
Kim is getting that. Thank you, Crafty Kim. All right, buyer giveaway. Last fat quarter of this cute poppy cotton that is the Forget Me Not print, which I can run if someone wants some of this and you don't win. It's a fat quarter of poppy cotton. Flower market.
New buyers, jump in,
Forget
everybody,
Me Not.
try to win this.
So everyone that made a purchase, get in that. And let's see, I'm gonna run this. This is a vintage Judy Rothermel Aunt Grace 15th anniversary, tiny little pink umbrellas and bows, fat quarter. I have
Uh,
two of
I
them.
will ask her.
What's that?
Jump out, Smith, and come back in, and it should let you enter. Jump out of the
Yeah, jump
show.
out of the show for just a second. Oh, thank you. And then come back in and it should let you enter.
Does
Yeah,
that
I'll keep
match
it
the
running.
panel color-wise? And then is the orange plaid available?
Let's see, orange plaid. Oh, this little bee plaid. Yeah, this I do have a little bit of this. It's more like sunflower colors. Yeah, I can run that.
Okay, so Smith is in.
That
Alright,
worked?
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then what match what?
Does that match the colors of the panel?
Oh, this fat quarter, I would say no. 'Cause this is like pinks and the other one
Okay.
has reds. All right.
No, and if you're Russian, yes.
All right. This is out of print. Judy Rothermel, Aunt Grace, fat quarter. Little tiny pink umbrellas and bows. So if you want this fat quarter from that cute Judy Rothermel line, it's running. And Old Bliss is taking that. Thank you. That one does have marked selvage. And surprise, surprise, I have a second one that
Oh,
also
thanks.
has the marked selvage. So if someone else wants one of these, here we go.
Dang it, must be difficult to let go of this fabric. Not for me
It
at all.
is. It is. But honestly, I enjoy selling it more than I enjoy making stuff because I just don't have time. And someday I'll probably regret
Marzipan.
that I got rid of so much of it. But
I will never regret that you got rid of it.
but
Not one day in my
I
life.
really enjoy selling it because I love seeing what everybody else makes and love that everybody else loves it.
Oh,
But it is hard.
choked up now.
Okay, is everyone in for the giveaway on this cute fat quarter? Let's run some of this. I don't know if I put it in here. Let me see. It's for Lori Holt Prairie. And I might have sold this out to the point that I don't have any left. Let me look. Oh, no, it is in here. All right, I've got 2 half yards available. And it looks like colors of a sunflower. It's so pretty. Little gingham, Lori Holt. So if you want a half yard of that, and I can run it one more time for another half yard. And Tags T is taking that. Here's the last half yard, and then I'll probably just have end of bolt left. We'll have to see. So that's running for the last half yard. Tags is going to take it. Thank you. And
Rat tag.
oh, I do have these two fabrics in here. I think I'll hold off though unless someone requests them because we need to get going pretty quick here. So if you request, I do have a pre-bid. Okay, this is on the Fat Eighth bundle. Oh my goodness,
Oh,
this is
this is
so
so
good.
nice.
This is a line called Bada Bing from Moda. Me and my
How
sister
does the
designs.
buyer
It's a sealed little
giveaway
Fat
match
Eight.
the panel?
The buyer giveaway is this cute
Does that
fat
match the
quarter.
panel?
Um, I don't know. Let me look. I can find you something that matches it. I mean, honestly, probably what would match best is that freckle one that I showed you.
I think she bought some of the
Did you
fresh.
buy some of that?
Yeah, she did.
Okay. So this is a Fat Eighth bundle, 22 piece. We just got a winner, I think.
The winner
The
chicken
winner
dinner is
is
Peter
PETA.
Tip.
Congrats. That's coming to you. All right, let's
Thanks.
run this.
Congrats, Peter.
So if you look at the, oh, hand me your phone and I'll show them the picture because this one is sealed and I don't want to open it.
Oh,
So bada bing. I do have the charm pack and the jelly roll from this line as well, if you're interested. Okay, but I have, let
Are
me get
we
this.
selling the layer cake behind us? Absolutely.
Yes, everything is for sale back there.
Everything but the
All right,
shelf.
so here's the bada bing, and here's the picture of the fabrics. So on the cover, so those are the fabrics that are in this, and this is a 22 fat eighth bundle. I think it's 22. You know what? I think it's actually more than that. Let me count.
Oh,
I saw that on the bottom, and then but I think that's just saying they're 22 inches long. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times 3 is 33.
33.
There's 33 fat eighths in here, you guys. This is a screaming deal. All right, so 33. I'm going to edit this so it says the right thing. Oh, if I edit it, I lose my pre-bid. Never mind. There's 33 in here. Here we go. That's running. Fat eighth bundle has cherries on a lot of the prints. Look how cute these
Ching,
are.
ching, 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 cherries.
So cute. And E. Bartell is
E.
taking
Bartles and
that.
James,
Look
it's that
at
bad
this, such a
girl.
cute line. If someone
Thank
wants
you, E.
the
Bartles.
charm pack that is from that same line, this is 42 5-inch Bada Bing, and it is a retro, cute little themed one. Here is the 5-inch charm out of print, Bada Bing, same line that we were just showing. 5-inch charms. Sorry,
Throw my
I'm
phone.
throwing his phone on the floor. So it's from that same line.
Oh,
And Old
cool.
Bliss is taking that.
Old Bliss. Yeah, that's
Oh, really? That's
yeah.
cool. And then this is
Box.
the jelly roll. So the 42 piece, 2.5-inch strips. If someone wants the jelly roll. Let me get it pinned. Bada Bing jelly roll. Look how cute. It's got ginghams and all these cherry prints. So stinking cute. Me and my sister. Oh, Bliss is taking that.
Aim,
Congrats.
thanks,
All right,
Amy.
layer cakes that I have. I have two up here. This one is a Robert Kaufman, Elizabeth Hartman layer cake. Let me get that one pulled up. Rhoda
Yeah, we
Grace.
have more feed sacks in our next feed sack show.
Yeah, so just bookmark all my shows and you'll get notified. But the feed sacks that we had out are sold, but I have a ton more. So just bookmark upcoming shows and you'll get some more of
These
those.
are some surprises we found in
All
the
right,
bin.
so this is called Rhoda Ruth, and
Roto
it's
Rooter.
so cute.
Disgusting.
I have this for a smoking deal. Elizabeth Hartman, Robert Kaufman layer cake. It's a 42 piece, 10-inch squares. Look at these cute little retro prints with animals and florals and all the good
Libris,
stuff.
Doctor.
Actually, that was a good smoking deal. All right, and then this one is the Moda flour sack.
Thanks, Ex Libris.
Me and my sister out of print. Hang on, the little tag is Skiwampus here. All right, so the flour sack one. And I do have a fat quarter bundle of this as well. This one. All right, so this is so cute. These are little retro repro prints with flowers, butterflies, dots. Look at the florals in this, so cute. So if someone wants this one, I've seen this for double this price. I have it for about half of what anyone else has it for. You can't even get this anymore. So if someone wants this one, it's running.
No
No
takers.
takers. All right. And then I do have that in a charm. And I have that in a 35-piece fat quarter bundle. I want that one. Let me show you pricing on those. I know this fat quarter bundle is so good. That's what I have it for. That is a smoking deal. Let me know if someone wants me to run it. Moda, me and my sister flower.
Xiomara.
Seal Mara. I love that name. All right.
That's an important name to our
Let me know
family.
if anyone wants that one. And then I do have
Xiomara.
this jelly roll that I ran earlier. No one bit on. It is Andover called Adeline by Kathy Hall, and it's a double scoop 40-piece, 2.5-inch little repro print jelly roll. So cute. Yeah. All right. So if anyone wants this one, I don't remember what I ran this one for. I think I ran
Xiomara's probably
it.
like, how do a couple of gringos know my name?
Adeline, it's in here. $39. Out of print and over if someone wants this jelly roll. It's running. So cute. 40-piece, 2.5-inch strips. Andover cuteness. Going to Old Bliss. Thank you. That's
Thanks,
coming to
Ames.
you. All right, you guys.
We gotta go.
We gotta go. Our granddaughter's here. Please bookmark our upcoming shows. Thank you so, so, so much
Thank you.
for everyone that came and bought something and hung out with us. We appreciate you so much. And let's go find someone to raid. Let me go see who is available to go raid into. How about
We love you guys.
we
Thank you.
do? Let's go raid Eye Candy. She's on. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you so much.
Peace, love, rock and
Have a
roll.
wonderful night. Here we go.